Welcome to Theater of the Mind, episode number 22. I'm Mike, I'm your dungeon master, and this week's question from the Ultimate RPG card deck by James D'Amato is, who among your companions do you worry most about losing? What do you think you would lose them to?
Hi, my name is Amanda, and I am playing Mel Kelly. Mel obviously worries most about losing Jacob to everything because he's he's completely harmless, which means everything can harm him. But outside of that, she alternates between worrying a lot about Emery and Olnok because they nearly die a lot.
Yeah.
And she kind of likes them. Not that she doesn't like Elliot and James, but they seem to be able to take care of themselves. And frankly, she's got a little bit of grandfather thing going on with Elliot. So she just assumes that he can figure all of the shit out because he's the adult here.
I'm Jeremy. I'm playing Elliot Brandybane. And Elliot Brandybane, he comes from the old school. I mean, he is concerned about the damage that Olnok takes, but, Olnok's a tough boy, and he knows how to take care of himself. But he's pretty convinced that the undead have got it out for Emery. And,
Emery would not argue with that.
We worry about you.
And fair assessment. And being very old school and chivalrous, that's probably his main concern.
My name is Burnell. I am playing Olnok Vaga Johnson, and I am most worried about Elliot. Now, Elliot can handle himself. He's doing just fine, but he's also kind of a leading force, and I'm not shouldering that burden right now, and it's fucking fantastic. I don't want to be in charge of stuff. I've been in charge of stuff for too long. I don't want to be in charge anymore. Also, I'm kind of worried that old age is going to take Elliot out, and I don't know why that is, because he's not hurting. His hip doesn't hurt all the time, but sometimes he has a hard time going to the bathroom in the morning, and that has me concerned.
You did think he was 90.
Yes. I'm a terrible judge at age because I've lived in Asia for too long, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I'm worried mostly about Elliot because then I got to start making decisions that I don't want to make. Because we all know that my decision making in this apocalyptic era is not fucking great. We're not doing great, all right?
Hi, I'm Downs. I'm playing James O'Brien, and James is going to step on the coattails a little bit and go with Elliot as well, because Elliot not only is the leader-ish of the group, kind of, but also he's the only one that's got active outdoor experience.
Yeah, but I've been training you guys. You're fine.
Okay, well, I guess I'm not worried about Elliot then.
I love that everyone's worried about Elliot, and I'm over here, I'm like, nah, he's got it covered. He's the adult in the group. He can solve all of our problems.
I was also going to say he's probably going to die of old age before we get there, but...
Y'all, 60's not that old.
He's not that old.
It really isn't.
If
you think 60's still old, I'm worried about it.
Fair.
If you're an active person and you're 60, you're probably doing fine.
I have coworkers older.
I'm like, half the people I know are over 60. Please tell me that's not old.
My dad rides his bike across the country and is doing it again in a couple weeks. And he's 73.
Wow.
That's insane.
That is insane.
That is impressive.
Yeah,
at that age.
he's just turned 73.
We love your dad, but he's nuts.
Yes, yeah. We've never met him. We love him, but he's nuts.
He is.
Well, then I'm afraid that Elliot's going to fall off his horse, and because he's not wearing a helmet, he's going to crack his head open or something.
There you go.
It'll just break the rock. It's fine.
I believe that.
I'm Casey. I play Emery Lee, and Emery at the moment is most worried about Olnok because Olnok is dealing with a lot of shit right now. From being bitten by a werewolf and possibly considering subjecting himself to this purification and not really thinking about the consequences for himself until we realized it was literally the bad guy that they're devoting him to. So right now, Emery's kind of worried that Olnok is going to get into trouble or succumb to the trouble that he's currently in. And also, I think I've put you to 0 hit points twice now.
You have done damage.
So you might be in danger from me.
Fair.
I forgot about the disco rave you caused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's true. I forgot about that. Yeah.
She vampiric drained you to
Yeah.
death.
Just fell over.
I
What
feel
happened to Olna?
like there was something in an earlier episode too that I did something, but I don't remember exactly.
I've been almost dead twice. I do know
you
that.
you and I are the almost deads the most, but for two very different reasons.
Yes. Yes.
I just have very low hit points.
Speaking of almost death, not that I think it'll come up this episode, but as a reminder
Liar.
to players and possibly just informing our listeners at home, we are running with secret death saves.
Oh, I forgot about that.
oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Ah,
I forgot about that too.
If anybody
I did.
falls to 0, we've got some form of doctor we have to find that's not currently copyright by Marvel off on the left for our dice tower that you'll be making your death saving throws into. On that delightful, uplifting note, let's roll for recap. We'll go lowest roll, or lowest says the things.
19.
11.
6.
17.
I got an 18. I feel safe,
Yeah. All
Great.
right.
I guess I'm recapping.
which is good because I was asleep for like half of that episode. I was in and out.
Okay. So,
Pull out the journal.
we have
That's more than one
recently
page.
arrived at what appears to be a convent with a Gothic cathedral in the middle of the high mountains of central Colorado. So that's not weird or anything. They are honestly, the tension's palpable, and it remains palpable for like 2 hours. Like, I still have anxiety from listening to it yesterday.
Fair.
So they put us up in a series of rooms where we're all connected there. In the process of keeping watch, James discovers that one of the paintings is spying on us. Emery doesn't discover much, but her clothes are now the proper length.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. I grew 2 inches.
4.
Yeah, it was 4 inches.
Christ.
Elliot observes that there's screaming, muffled, apparently, going on from the direction of the cathedral. He kindly does not inform Mel of this. Oh, and by the way, we're locked into our rooms with no obvious means of escape, as the only windows are small enough maybe Jacob could get through them. Maybe. Mel discovers, well, actually, Mel watches some monks helping a nun across the field in the wee hours of the morning, which, you know, seems all very kind and good-heartedly, except that they have like very strict rules about not touching each other or being in the same room together, and so that's a little dicey. The next morning, Mel gets up James and Olnock using message, so that was, she was very proud of that one.
Still hate you.
That was awesome. They do come to get us, and they're really weird about us wanting to leave the door open, probably because it was locked. They're also trying to take our clothes, which becomes a ridiculously long conversation about dirty clothes. But long story short, we opt not to let them wash our clothes, and we do put on their weird robes. So we go down to breakfast wearing pajamas, basically. We do get a tour from Sister Aether, who seems to be in charge of keeping us out of mischief. And the tour shows us where, like, the breakfast room and all of that, and then also where they stabled our horses, which is not within the confines of the convent. This could come in handy later. We are not allowed into the cathedral while they're doing their mass because we're not purified. There's a lot of creepy purification mentions in making the soul. I don't know. Mel gets twitchy with having a black spot on her soul. The whole purification thing seems off. However, she does beg her patron for some kind of inkling as to whether or not this is a really bad plan, and all that she gets out of it is meh. Is that about accurate? Meh.
Yeah, vaguely positive.
Go for it. Have fun.
See what happens.
What
Yeah.
could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, pretty much. So when after all of that, we collect all of our gear and Jacob and make our way to the cathedral to find out more about this ritual that they want to do on Olnock to purify his soul and get rid of the curse. And after much deliberation on all sides, I believe Olnok's exact decision was you can go fuck yourself.
It was somewhere along those words. Very, very, very similar. I think that's probably on point.
We're currently locked in the cathedral with 2 monks barring the doors, and the High Patron has yet to react to Olnok's charming refusal of their services.
Fantastic recap. Very last thing we did is roll for initiative.
Which I'm always ready to fight and fucking roll like dog shit.
First up in the initiative order is Elliot Brandybane. The doors have been barred. The High Patron is within 5 feet of Olnok, and therefore 5 feet of you.
Can I get a description of the cathedral that we're in? Because I have a bit forgotten since last game.
So it is a long, very large building. You have a nice 20-foot wide red carpet running between the pews. Very cliche Catholic church, like medieval Catholic cathedral kind of vibes. Very, very large arched ceilings. You guys are standing at the foot of the, I think it's called a dais. The pulpit, the place where the priest dude says the religious words. It is easily, it's like 100 feet from the wall to you. On either side, you are pretty much dead center between the north and south walls. It is easily double that to the doors that have been barred. You have 2 monks down at the barred doors. You have a doorway to your north that leads into the purification chamber. You did see that. There is another doorway to your south that you have not been through. There is pretty much stained glass windows lining both the north and south walls, and a bunch of pews.
Okay.
On both the north and south sides of the roof.
Okay. So Elliot wants to move towards the southern wall as far as he can get. Due to his Gloomstalker, he is a little bit fast this turn.
Okay.
He can move 40 feet. So basically I want him to move from where he's standing southwest the full 40 feet, which will move him away from the altar and the patron, and just kind of get him off the carpet out into the pews.
Okay.
And then...
Are you dashing or just moving?
I'm just moving my full 40 feet. While he's doing that, he's going to cast Hunter's Mark on the High Patron.
Okay.
As a bonus action.
Perfect. Can you give the listeners at home a reminder what Hunter's Mark does?
Hunter's Mark gives me... I get an extra d6 of magical damage on the creature I have Hunter's Mark. It also gives me advantage on wisdom checks to track said quarry. And if the quarry should so go down before the spell ends, I can use a bonus action to move it to someone else.
Perfect. I did state you were 5 feet from the High Patron.
Yep.
He is going to make a grab at you for his thing. Opportunity attack's the word. That's the thing.
That will remove his reaction for everyone else.
Thank you.
And he misses.
Okay, never mind. Just use that
Keep
one.
using those dice.
Okay, so he casts Hunter's Mark as he runs away. While he's doing that, he's going to pull his bow out from under his wherever he currently has it stowed. And when he reaches back to his quiver, he actually comes out with 2 arrows in his hand.
Okay.
He throws one arrow on, he spins around once he gets to the pews, and he takes his first shot at said bad guy. And he is going to maybe miss. 15.
Misses.
And then he throws the second one on. He looses it, and this one he's going to use his sharpshooter feat.
Okay.
And so he's going to take very careful aim and try to hit him more better. which will be a total dirty 20.
That hits.
Nice. So that gives him 10, 14. That gives him 29 points of piercing and magical and damages.
That doesn't feel very good.
Excellent.
All right.
I'm just happy he bleeds, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
All right. That brings us to the High Patron. He looks over at Elliot. He's not too happy that you just shot him. But he turns his attention back to Olnak and says, "You have disappointed me very greatly. We showed you hospitality in spite of your incredible rudeness. We offered to cure your well-deserved curse and you spit in our face. Unlike you, I will not be disappointing, my lord. You will be purified, and you will remain here until he arrives." As he's saying this, he throws his robe aside and pulls out his rather aggressive-looking mace.
Okay.
Medieval, very Skyrim-style mace. Beefy handle. Instead of the ball with spikes like we picture in medieval Europe, it's more of like the 8 axe heads kind of shape.
Yeah.
And in his other hand, he draws a cat o' nine tails.
That
Fuck
fits.
no.
Hit about butter. All right.
And he swings the mace at you.
I'm hoping he misses.
15?
Fuck.
I assume that means it hits.
Yep.
And he does 7 damage.
Okay.
You are not raging,
I
so
am
you
not.
eat all of it.
That's the problem.
You don't get to rage for a while because you are terrible at initiative.
Yep. Even with the bonus.
Yep.
It's no difference.
You are not so good at that.
No.
I'd like to make a suggestion that next time you piss somebody off, be more than 5 feet away from them.
Like 35 would be a good place to start.
Yeah.
And he's gonna swing with his flail. Which it hits. That's a 26 to hit.
Son of a bitch.
And that's another 7 damage.
This is going great, guys.
Starting off hot, doing awesome. Going great.
The cat o' nine tails, when it hits you, on the ends of the tails,
Yeah.
there's some nice little Barbie bits that are tearing into you, cutting your flesh open real nice. And that is his turn. That brings us to Mel. Mel, the big dude, just hit Olnak twice quite hard.
Mel is going to cast Eldritch Blast at him in hopes of getting him away from all of us.
That sounded promising.
14?
Nope, that misses.
Mel is going to cuss wildly. And how far away from him am I at the moment?
You're not in melee.
Oh, good. I'm going to back up.
30
Yeah,
towards Elliot.
sure. Just not close. Away from all
Do
of
you want to
everybody.
be? You can, because of where Elliot was, you can make it to either just to Elliot's north or just to his south.
I'll go to his north. I would like to be out of range of everything, knowing full well they're still in my range.
Perfect. That is a logical choice. And that brings us to James.
Alrighty. James is going to pull his sword and is going to attempt to stab the dude, because the dude's still in melee with Olnak, I assume.
Yes.
He didn't leave.
He's not in melee with you. You chose to be behind the dais, so you will have to move to him.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do that. I'll move up to him. I'm attempting to get his attention for a second.
Yeah.
So I'm
Okay.
planning on stabbing him. That generally
Say
gets
that
people's
to-
attention.
About 15 feet to get to him.
Say 16 to hit.
Hits.
Nice. Sneak attack. Total damage of 7.
You hit as hard as he does.
a sneak
Ooh.
attack.
I rolled a 1, and then I rolled a 1, and then I rolled a 2.
Dope.
I feel like we all should have had a little purification ritual on our dice before we started the session.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do on your turn? You have 15 more feet of movement.
Right, yeah. I was just thinking...
You did just move into melee with him.
Right, yeah, I could bonus action disengage if I wanted to, but I went up here to attempt to give Olnok some cover, so running up and then immediately leaving again
Would be confusing.
would be very confusing, which
Would
is
not
totally on
accomplish that
par.
goal.
I'm gonna just stay here.
Perfect. That brings us to what is known as Monk 2. This is Monk on south side of door. They have barred the door. He is going to dash in your direction. Okay, you don't make it. He is about another round away from you. This is a big cathedral.
Which is good.
Yes.
It makes me happy. For now.
And that brings us to Monk 1, or Monk on north side of door. He is going to run into the stairwell.
And that's directly north of the door, right?
Yes, that stairwell is literally 10 feet from him.
Cool.
He goes into the stairwell, and now you can't see him.
Well, that's not
He's doing
great.
stairwell
That's-
things. And that brings us to Monk the Third. Out of the southern door, the door bursts open, and out comes Monk the Third. And he's going to move right into Elliot's space. And he is going to... He's got a stick, a fat beaten stick in his hand. Not unlike what Pork Chop was hitting you guys with back in the first fight we had.
It's an effective weapon.
It is an effective weapon, and they're cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to beat a stick. Actually, it's easy to beat with a stick.
Yeah.
I see your stick and I beat it with a sword.
That is a 19 to hit,
Hits.
Paper, scissors,
and he
sticks.
does 4 damage to Elliot. Doesn't tickle, but it's
Hey, goddammit, where did you come
Thing.
from?
And after that, we are finally to Mr. Johnson's turn.
So I'm gonna rage. Because that hurt and I didn't like it.
I am shocked.
And then Dingus is right in front of me still.
Yep. He's right up in your...
He's hurt, but not as bad as me, I don't think. Because I don't know how hurt he is, but he looks like it hurt him, right?
Yeah, man, it didn't fucking tickle.
Right.
He got the shit shot out of him.
I'm gonna try to hit him
Okay.
with the great axe, the big
Great
one.
X, the biggin. That
Double
makes sense.
fisted. Yeah.
It's a logical decision to make.
Fucking 7.
Well,
Yeah, that
don't forget your
misses.
pluses.
Even +5, it don't matter.
No,
That
fair.
misses. That misses. You can move. You can...
Does he get an opportunity attack?
He's... Yes, his reactions reset because he just went.
Right. I'm gonna stand in and take it.
Cool.
I'm gonna eat him. It's fucking like, damn it!
I don't believe you have any bonus actions, but you can take one if you have one.
I don't know if I do.
I don't think you do. You're kind of just to sit there and hit the bad guy.
He used his bonus action raging.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you-
right.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. You've done. That is correct. Thank you. That brings us to Emery.
I would just like to point out the cussing is free action.
So is
Emery,
crying.
you saw, just to recap the last 6 seconds so far, you saw big dude hit Olnok in the teeth a couple times after getting shot once by Elliot. You saw James come up and poke near him, and there is a monk now south of Elliot hitting him with a stick. And then you saw Olnok swing his axe.
Cool. And I'm right next to Olnok, and I'm also in melee range with the High
You are
Patron.
not in melee. You're 5 feet from him. You're
Good.
to Olnok's north.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna move. I think just like 10 feet north.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
That makes sense. And that brings your AC from 11 to 14.
14, I believe. And then I'm going to use 2 sorcery points to cast a spell as a bonus action instead of an action. I'm gonna Frostbite at the dude that's charging us.
Monk 2 who's been sprinting towards you from the other door? Or are you talking Monk 3 from the south? Or are you talking the big guy?
I'm just gonna go for the High Patron,
Okay.
actually. So he needs to make a Constitution save.
Dope. Fails.
Cool. He's going to take 6 cold damage.
Okay.
And he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay.
Is that just like single attack, or is that like his entire turn?
Just next attack.
Gotcha.
Next attack roll it makes. So only for 1, but I
That's
got you for
still-
1.
It could be beneficial.
Anything else?
That is it.
All right. Out of that same southern door comes Monk 4. And he's going to move up into Elliot's space as well, right next to his monk buddy. And he's going, this is going to feel very familiar.
Hit with big stick.
Hit with big,
No one ever expects Monk 4.
but he misses. And that brings us back to the top. Elliot, you have 2 monks in melee with you. You've got a big dude up north of you hitting Olnok hard, and there's another monk sprinting down the hall. Or down the aisle, rather.
Elliot is going to. God, I hate to do this. Well, it's going to disengage.
Okay.
That's his action. And then he is going to.
They are to your south?
Yeah. So I'm straight south in front of the pews, correct?
Yes.
So I'm going to jump up on the pews, and I'm basically going to kind of frogs or kind of like
Trying to pew hop?
pew hop from one to the other to
Okay.
get away from these guys.
Okay.
They don't get attacks of opportunity because they disengaged.
Yep.
So I want to move. I want to pew hop. I already used my action, so 30 feet.
Okay. Just to see if this is tricky. Roll a dex, acrobatics.
13.
Okay. It's not graceful. You're able to get 30 feet down the pews.
So that would have been west.
Yes. Perfect. That pretty much burns all the things you could do. I believe.
Yes, I'm out. My turn's finished.
That brings us back to THP. This might be a surprise, is going to swing
I'm
With-
shocked.
his.
THP stands for that huge prick, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes, it does.
That works. Actually, I think I lied to you and I apologize. He is going to drop his flail, reach out and touch Olnok,
Ooh.
and cast
Ah,
something.
please not a wisdom save. Please not a wisdom save.
It is not a wisdom save.
Oh my god.
His hand is gross.
Ew.
Oh, joy.
And after that doesn't work so well, he's going to risk a couple attacks and back up 10 feet.
His spell failed?
It failed.
Oh, okay. So he's backing up so we
So
can.
he's just got a gnarly looking.
You feel
Pestilency
something
hands?
tried to happen,
Yeah.
and it didn't work.
He's got
You
the,
missed.
the Emperor Palpatine hands.
I'm a strong hand. Right.
If he's backing up away from you guys, you get opportunity.
Yeah,
I would like to stab I
him.
gotta hit this
You
motherfucker.
guys
Hold
should
on
take
first.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Age before beauty.
17 plus 5.
Hits.
Fuck yeah. 12.
Cool.
And I got a dirty 20. Sorry.
Yeah, it hits.
Which I did 9 points of damage.
Okay. He doesn't like it. This is it doesn't feel good.
You would think that he'd enjoy the pain.
Isn't it purifying?
You are.
If I ever hit him, I will absolutely say that.
These are the trials his God puts in front of him.
Melanie, your turn. So there were 2 monks in combat with Elliot. Elliot left the combat. The monks are 10 feet from you.
Okay, Mel is going to cast Shatter centered around those 2 monks.
Nope.
They need to make con saves.
Okie dokie.
God, that's gonna be loud.
First one saves.
Okay.
Second one fails.
Okay.
So we'll say monk. They're monks 3 and 4. We'll say 4 failed.
Okay, so the one that failed takes 16 points of thunder damage, and the other one takes 8.
Oh, okie dokie.
And any nearby glass windows probably break.
Yeah, you. They are still a fair bit from the glass. What's the radius on that?
10-foot radius.
Okay, it doesn't quite. It cracks
Yes.
some of it.
Rattle in their pains.
Yes, it is very loud because this is a cathedral designed for amplification of sound.
So resonant.
About 3 seconds after this occurs, you all get covered with some dust, and you kill Monk 4. Monk 4 is.
Do you feel
Not
purified now?
He does not reply.
Good.
Because if he starts replying, then we're gonna have issues.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Why did you have to bring up the
Don't
undead
jinx
piece?
it.
And anything else?
Oh, I'm good.
Okay, James,
Um,
you're no longer in melee with THP.
right, yeah, no one else is in melee with him either.
Correct.
He moved out.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at him.
Okay, shoot a firebolt at him.
That is another a 19. Sorry.
Hits.
Yeah. Fire damage. Pew pew. 8 points of fire damage.
Hits his robes and dissipates.
Bastard. It didn't do anything to him? Bastard. I'm gonna charge right up to him with my sword. Just be like, you get back here, you son of a...
You're charging at him?
Yeah.
You're getting in melee with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? Because I'm stupid.
Because I'm dumb.
As long as we can agree on
Whatever
that.
floats your boat there.
Oh, like, you're supposed to run away.
If I can get in between him and Olnak.
Sure. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep. Yeah, if you want to be the bullet sponge.
For a turn, I can disengage if I need to.
Yeah.
Now.
You need to stick and move like Cassius for like boom, and then get the hell out of there.
Yeah. But anyway, that is my turn.
All right.
Also, I bring up the undead because we're only in like a house of Amoritar,
That's
the
true.
king of undead.
From our knowledge, anyway.
It's not a house of Amoritar, it's a house of one of the other ones.
Ashrafel.
Yeah.
Raphael. Yes.
It's
I didn't care
Amoritar
enough to
adjacent.
remember his name. So I
I'm
don't
sure
like
he's
him.
just a minor character. You probably won't count much.
I hate him, so whatever.
I have a feeling he's on his way.
And that's what we've been
Mel's
told.
over here. Please don't be my patron. Please don't be my patron. Please don't be my patron.
All right. Monk 2 is going to finish making it to TH. He's able to get there. He made it to within 30, so he's able to get there in a movement. And he is going to put his hand on THP's back.
Oh, you bastard.
Son
Did
of
he,
a
did he pass Olnak on the way there?
No, Olnok's other side. All right, and he. You see the High Patron look better.
Hey, no healing. Only we're allowed to do that.
That's upsetting.
This means we have to hit him harder.
And a lot more.
Just out of curiosity, is there any chance that any of us noticed the monk head for the stairs?
Sure. You can have seen that.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Mel wouldn't put that together. Is there any chance anybody else noticed that they might be able to put that together?
THP looks better. Monk 1 does stuff. Monk 3 moves up to Mel.
Ah.
He was only 10 feet from you.
Yep,
Yeah,
you're
I
right
should. I totally should have moved, but I did not think
Darn
of
it.
that. I was reveling in my shatter spell.
That's a very Mel move, honestly.
there. It really is.
I like to think that she makes that exact same expression too. Just,
Yeah, no, absolutely. Everybody walks up to Mel. Ah!
And Melanie needs to make a dexterity saving.
7.
That fails.
Surprise.
I am, actually. I thought.
That was with
You're
my
gonna nail it.
base. I thought I might too.
Ooh, and he rolled max damage. You take 8 radiant damage.
ooh, light damage, Mel's weakness.
Not the sunburn.
You know, aspen trees are good for that too.
I don't see any trees here to lick.
Olnak, there is
If I thought I saw
THP
one, I would
10
do
feet
it.
from you.
Uh-huh.
You just saw a monk run up to Mel and stuck his hand out, and fire came out of it. Holy light fire.
Okay.
Hurt her pretty good. And you saw a monk run up and pat THP on the back and make him feel better.
Yeah, I don't like that he did that at all. Is he within? Can I go hit him?
You can get around to monk
Okay.
without. Do you want to be in melee with THP as well, or no? The high patron. It'll take your whole movement to not make that happen.
I get no bonus action to like attack twice, so yeah, let's do that because then I can hit Guy. But
Okay.
so I stay in a rage,
Right.
and then yeah, but he's got to move to me.
So you do not want to get in melee with THP.
Correct.
Okay. Perfect. You do that. Go ahead and make an attack at Monk the Sequel.
That's a one.
That misses. Monk the Sequel chuckles.
We gotta bless your dice at some point.
I would offer you some of mine, but frankly, the way they're rolling for me tonight, it's not going to help.
The strategy didn't work out, you guys. I might have fucked up.
Emery, you see a monk heal the big bad, and you see Olnak swing an axe near him, and you saw a burst of light to your south hurt Mel. And Elliot is standing in some peas.
Okay. Cool.
James is in melee with THP.
I'm gonna cast a chaos bolt at THP.
Okay.
That's an attack on my part.
Okay.
So let's hope to God I can roll 18 plus 5.
Hits.
And this is my funky one where it's random plus damage. This is force damage, and he takes 9 of it.
Perfect. That seems to hurt.
9.
Yes.
No, yes, it does. It does hurt.
And I am going to yell, guys, I think we should get out of here. He said his god is coming here. And I'm gonna just kind of stay where I am.
Not
But
today.
I'm waiting for
4
these
days.
guys to react to what I said before I go anywhere. So
One of those guys who can react to what you said is Elliot, and it's his turn.
Yeah, he's supposed to be here in 4 days as he draws his bow back and he looks over at the monk that hit Mel. So, hey, you leave that little girl alone. And he's going to draw back. You hear the
Yeah.
bow. Creak, 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 creak. And he takes very careful aim to sharpshooter.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there it is. He hits 15.
Describe the almost definite kill.
Yeah, it's
I don't think you
plus
yeah.
15 plus
He's
7.
dead.
Yeah. No. He draws back. You hear it, and you hear the thrum of the string as he lets go, and the arrow flies true through the air, right into his right eye, pierces out the back of his head, and just falls.
Thank you.
Nice.
Alrighty. Anything else?
I draw another arrow.
All right. Roll for performance? How good of a the high patron is up. He sees that James has been a fairly effective opponent. So he's going to take one step back.
Okay, so I get attack of opportunity.
Mhm.
Yes, I would like to do so. I would like to stab him with sword. 16.
I think.
Just hits.
Yeah.
Yes.
hit hard.
Wah, wah. 4 damage.
Not
That
hard enough.
didn't tickle.
I roll a 1. Again.
And he is going to alter his plan. And
Let's just pray he doesn't alter it further.
do a thing
It's a dice
and
rolling
feel
thing.
better.
Bastard.
Stop that.
And it seems that he already had to step back to do this and take the ouch. He's going to move in Emery's direction and get into melee with you.
Whoa. Hate that.
Not great.
I think we all hate that.
So just to paint the picture again, Olnak, you are exactly now 30 feet from him to
Okay.
his west-southwest.
Okay.
James is 15 to his due south. Mel is more than you can move to his south. Elliot's further more than you can move to his southwest. He's within bow range, but you'd have to dash to him. And Emery, you are in right up there. And he's smiling that same smile.
Makes Emery so mad. She hates this guy.
And Mel, you got burned by very pretty holy fire, and then that dude got killed.
Thank you. Much obliged. Are there any monks around me at this point?
No, you are standing by
Okay.
yourself.
So I'm going to go back to looking at the High Patron, seeing he's in melee with Emery. I'm going to try to Eldritch Blast him again in hopes of getting him away.
Okay.
$18 to hit.
Hits.
Come on, big game.
Big money, big money, big money.
5 points of force damage.
Okay.
Better than nothing.
And he's moved 10 feet back.
Okay, you are due south, so that pushes him to the
Just say.
other side of Emery.
I was trying to push him away from I was trying to push him away from Emery, but
So he's
I'm
still
straight
in
north
melee,
from
he's
you.
just the other melee.
sorry.
God, that'd be terrifying because he's already coming at you with that smile. Then all of a sudden he
He's coming
gets
at you
you
with a
faster.
smile, and then he just accelerates.
Like flash steps.
I would like to believe the
He
smile.
does stumble a fair
Yeah, I
bit,
was-
'cause
I would-
that wasn't a planned move.
Yeah, I feel like I mean I did hit him for 5 points of damage. I feel like that the smile flickered for a moment.
The smile went from pleasant to kind of angry. A little more, oh shit. That one horror director who's got a stare named after him. Doesn't
Kubrick?
matter. Who?
Kubrick?
Yes, that one. A little more Kubrick-y for a second.
Well, take that.
And that takes us to James. Your turn.
Yay! James is gonna swap to his bow, and actually, the High Patron isn't in melee anymore.
Yes, he is. He's
Oh,
just the other
He's
side.
just on
of
the
it.
other side.
You
Okay, I thought he
miss
got
Emery somehow.
pushed
And
further.
for the record,
I dodged.
just so you can make the most informed decision you can, due west is a monk engaged with Olmok, and Olmok is swinging an axe near him.
Yeah, Olmok is not hitting him.
Yeah, but
I
but
have whipped again.
but Emery's squishy.
No, for sure.
Olmok is
It's not a
taking
bad
more
decision.
damage
Just
than
make
I
it sure you can
Yeah.
make the best decision possible.
Yeah. I'm still gonna go for the big bad.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll come back.
No, you're good.
So
I'll
I'm
handle my
swapping.
business.
I'm swapping to the longbow, and from where I'm at, would I be able to like duck by some pews to attempt to hide from the patron so he can't see me, so I can maybe get advantage on this attack? Bonus
The
action. hide.
dais would be something you could hide behind.
Okay. Do I have enough speed to get to there? Cool. So I will do that, and I would like to
You
bonus
could
action.
hide behind the pews. You're just not going to get to a pew that you can hide behind.
Okay. I would like to hide behind the dais then
Okay.
to
Roll that.
get sneak attack. Hopefully. 24.
Okay. You are hidden.
Cool. So then I would like to shoot at the high patron.
Yep. With advantage.
Yay. That's an 18 plus 5. I assume
Yep.
it hits. 13 points of piercing damage.
All right. That hurt. He drops down to a knee.
Come back here, you fuck. Fuck with a PH.
That takes us to Monk the sequel. Monk the sequel is going to leave Olmok's threatened area because he's really not too concerned about you. You have swung near him.
Yeah, I missed.
You can take an opportunity
You've
attack
got
if he's
it.
Oh, I
leaving.
guess I can go hit him?
Mhm.
I'm dead
Oh.
100%.
I don't know if you can, but you can sure try.
I'm gonna give it my damnedest.
Come on, Olmok.
Come on.
Cheer me on, you guys. All right.
You got it.
That's a fucking 2.
No, that's a D12. Roll
That's a
it.
Oh, is it?
No wonder you roll so badly.
Keep them on.
Yeah,
Okay.
roll that one.
Still a 2.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's fucking good. That's funny as hell.
Damn it! My axe is broken. Emery, what did you do?
Hold on, would you focus?
I've heard of the terrible twos, but that's just ridiculous.
And he is going to put his hand on his boss.
His dumbass.
I'm not gonna lie, it couldn't hurt if you'd go all werewolfy like now.
right now would be a great time.
That would actually be kind of helpful.
You can use this one. It's got a monster eye in it.
Hey,
That'll work.
Let's retire these two.
And maybe put your dice roller on like a flat surface so it doesn't roll as much.
That's probably
And now you start hearing church bells ringing.
Damn it!
Very loud.
Oh, the bell
You
end
are
got to the top.
effectively deafened during the time that the bells are chiming.
Which means that no one heard. I heard Mel start cussing.
It's just like, what's going on over there?
Olnok, it's loud. And a monk ran away from you.
Yep.
Your turn.
I'm gonna chase him. I'm gonna try to hit him.
You can catch him.
Okay.
This puts us in a really tight bundle of. So, Big Bad, you can't quite get to because there's an Emery Monk wall between you and him. So you can get in melee with Monk.
That's what I want.
Perfect. You can try to hit Monk.
Going to. Try. Very hard. More harder than last time. 15?
Hits.
Yay!
Yay.
All right. 12.
Describe it.
Okay, this little bastard has been dodging and weaving, and he ran from me. So I'm gonna. His back to me, or is he? What?
His back.
Okay, I'm burying it in the back of his head.
Perfect.
And Emery just flinches into the pew. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Right?
His head just
That'll keep you
peels
from
like
moving,
an
you
orange.
son of a bitch.
And speaking of Emery dodging into pews, it's Emery's turn.
Emery's going to cast Thunder Wave, and THP needs to make a con save.
Ooh, he's.
We're doing good on Wild Magic. I rolled a nat 20.
Nice.
So, we're clear there.
Con save, you said?
Yeah.
Yep, he fails.
Nice.
4 damage.
All right.
There's a loud boom. As
You do hear that.
with all the bells.
Then they get launched another 10 feet.
And I'm going to back away 20 feet.
You're gonna back away 20. Does he get moved 10?
With Thunderwave?
Yes,
Yes.
he does.
Perfect.
That is a good thing.
And you're moving 20 feet to the south?
Yes.
All right, Elliot. The high patron is kneeling near some church pews.
Excellent.
That does grant him, he's church pews between him and you, so he does have half cover.
Which doesn't matter to me because I'm a sharpshooter.
Okay?
Oh, right, yeah.
You're like, I really don't care.
All right. And I've still got Hunter's Mark up. He grabs another arrow. And yeah, that's good enough. 17 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
And so that will be a total of...
Describe it.
Okay, it's 11 plus 5, so 16. So I've got a mass of bodies between me and him because they're all around him. And I see a glint in his eye as he starts to do something nefarious, probably with a spell. And I pull back, and the tip of my arrow wavers just a moment, and it settles down right between the gap I could see, and I let it go. And it goes through, and it punches him as he starts to speak some terrible, awful spell, and just hits him in the back of the gullet.
Perfect. He lays down.
And stay down, god damn it.
Time to go.
Mel.
I am going to dash for the currently barred doors in hopes of getting over there and unbarring said doors.
You can dash. You can get, I'd say, about a quarter of the way because you have to kind of go around a pew to get there. So I have you guys can see a map. I have you 4 pews from the dais on your way to it.
Since I have a moment, I am going to cast False Life on myself.
Okay. And that
So-
gives you how many temporary HP?
I'm working on that, but short version is I'm
think
going
it's
to take
5,
a swig
but I'm not
from my currently never depleting flask. because I need some liquid courage.
It's the best spell component.
I love that spell component. Mel's an alcoholic now, but it makes her feel better.
It's false life because it just makes you feel a little better for a moment.
That's being an alcoholic. 1d4 plus 4. Wow. That sucked. 5 temporary hit points.
Cool.
For the next hour.
We're doing great in the damage department today.
Yeah, I can't even do healing damage.
Shock can.
Yeah. Yes, he can.
James, you are crouched behind a dais.
Okay, I would like to stand up, snicker at the dead patron, and I'm gonna boogie my way towards the door as well.
Okay.
And I
You can get like 2 pews past Mel.
Okay, I would like to bonus action dash to get further.
Okay. That was you dashing.
Oh, that was
This is
That's
big
action dash.
Oh, okay.
Cunning
So bonus
action dash.
So we're getting
Yeah,
to
sorry.
the end of the big pews.
cool. And then there's windows facing the same direction. They're facing west, right, from the big doors.
What?
I think those
Are
are.
there-
I think those are towers.
Oh, okay. I
No,
didn't know
the
if-
north one's a stairwell. You haven't seen in it. The south one, sure, there's a window.
Okay, I would like to firebolt the window.
What's your range on firebolt?
120 feet.
No.
No? Okay, never mind that.
Yeah,
I'll probably
it's
still
big.
do that. Just be like,
Big.
You,
Cathedral.
you also dashed and bonus action dashed. You don't
Oh, yeah,
have
you've done
anything
everything
left.
you could.
I didn't. I just.
You dashed and bonus
30
action
feet.
dash to get where you're at.
I didn't mean to use my action to dash. I just meant to.
Okay,
to
then you are 2
speed.
pews from
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
And then definitely fucking no.
Yeah. Okay.
Near.
James probably still launched it like get there, and it fizzled out like, damn it.
Yeah. You shot the shit out of the pew. Somewhere else.
Pew pew.
Is it flammable and not carried or by anyone?
Oh.
Sure. You catch a pew over there on fire.
Way to go. If we're gonna light anything on fire to make a point when we leave, I suggest the banner.
Oh, if there's one way to piss off 3 gods at the same time, it's to burn their banner.
I know.
Already not on the nice list.
All right, so we'll say it's the fourth
I'm already too far
skinny,
away.
fourth short pew
Far
from
away.
you.
Okay.
Is now got a small smoldering spot on it.
I had to ask.
Yeah, no, it's fair. Monk 1 does something.
I feel
Monk.
like that's breaking some kind of Irish law.
Where
setting
is
something in a
Monk
church
1?
on fire.
You saw
Reference.
him go into a stairwell.
Okay, he's the one that bounced. Okay.
Fair.
Okay, I don't like
Maybe
I don't
he
like
is.
this. I don't like it, you guys. All right.
We gotta get to the doors.
And you can't talk to each other. It's still definitely loud in here.
Okay.
The bells are still going off, right?
You
Yeah.
see Emery mouthing words very dramatically.
Well, I see
Yes.
2 of our party bolt for the doors. I'm
Yes.
gonna instinctively run with them because it sounds like we're trying to get. It looks like we're trying to get out of here. So I'm gonna.
Okay.
Shit, that's gonna put me out of a rage. I have nothing to attack. Whatever.
There is nothing to attack.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's
you
what it is.
make some distance in that direction. You can't. Nobody can make it on this turn.
No.
I don't know that anybody can make it next turn. It's a big
It's huge.
room. Emery, you're basically. I've got you kind of by the dais.
Okay, I'm going to start running, but I want to cast Enlarge on Olma.
Okay, so that means you can move 30 and do it.
Yeah.
So you catch up to Mel, and you cast Enlarge on Olnak.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Giant
you are now a
Olnak.
large creature.
So you can
you-
move 35 feet?
It doesn't say anything about his movement speed, actually.
Then no. Sure can't.
I'm just
Sorry.
bigger now.
You
Yeah,
big boy.
but you are a large creature. You have advantages on strength checks and saving throws. Your weapons also grow, and you deal an extra d4 damage.
Okay.
So you hit a little bit harder and you're bigger.
Yeah.
All right.
And hopefully you can lift that goddamn bar on the door.
Either that or Fee-Fi fuck up the door.
Yeah.
Elliot, you are standing on a pew.
That's right.
Actually, you're standing on the pew that lines up with Mel and Emery. I've got you pretty much right in the middle of that pew.
Gotcha.
Hey.
He can't talk, so he hasn't been able to holler at anybody. He's going to run over to the body of the high patron,
Okay.
and he wants to search him very quickly. He's specifically looking for potions.
This
keys.
place is big enough, dashing you can't quite.
That's
make it.
fine. I'm still going to run over there, and that's what I'm going to do. I want to get over to him. I want to search him keys, potions, anything that looks like it might be valuable or useful, especially magic things.
I can't believe the rogue isn't the one fleecing the dead body for money.
It's because I'm old and I'm wise.
Old, yes.
You are young and impetuous.
All right, Mel. I'm assuming you're going to keep running towards the door.
Yes, because I totally think that there's something I can do about those bars when I get there. But I'm going to keep running towards the door.
You make it to the end of the long pews if you dash.
Damn, this thing's
It's
fucking
huge.
huge. I will mouth something at Emery, which neither of us can understand.
James.
James is going to do the exact same thing he did last time. Bonus action dash, and then run. Then he's going to launch another firebolt because he doesn't know the range of his spells yet.
Okay, that puts you at the start of the short pews.
All right.
What is it?
120.
Just. It is just at the edge of your range.
Nice.
Roll to hit.
Okay. God, if I'm fucking missed too. Right?
Hilarious.
I got a 10.
Okay, yeah, you can break the glass.
Yes.
You broke a window.
Yay.
Exactly 120 feet from you.
So in 2 more rounds, you'll reach it.
Yay.
This is completely irrelevant, but I would like to point out that I am not having a pedantic conversation about stained glass right now.
Oh, shit.
Okay,
What side of the building did we tell Jacob to wait on?
the opposite side.
Okay, that's good.
He's on the north side. You did not just shoot Jacob.
Poor kid.
James probably thought of that the moment that he saw all of the stained glass just falling to the ground. It's like, oh, shit. We're
Bells
good.
continue ringing. Olnak. You're big,
I'm bigger.
and James threw some fire at some glass.
Yep. Still running for the door.
The door. Okay.
You're running faster though, right?
A little bit.
It doesn't say it
It
did.
doesn't say in the spell that it affects his speed at all.
You make
feels
it
like
to the start of
should.
the short pews.
I'll take it.
It feels like it should.
I feel like it should.
We're just trying to make a mad dash for the door. That's all
We'll
I'm
say, because you're bigger, you make it slightly past the short pews.
Fair enough.
Who be next? Emery. You made Olnak bigger.
Yep.
James threw a fireball at some glass.
Mm-hmm.
Elliot's running the opposite direction.
I
sort
very
of.
confusedly watch Elliot go the wrong way. And then I'm like, well, I gotta keep up. So I'm just gonna hoof it and keep up with Mel. I
Yeah,
was
you
at
make
the
it
same
to
point with
You're
Mel.
at Mel.
But
There
yeah,
we go. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
we're running together.
I love with the question at the beginning, most of us were like, who are you worried about dying the most? Elliot. Elliot's currently running the opposite direction everyone else is currently running.
To be fair, I don't think you guys know that.
Yeah,
Fair.
I don't know that the rest of us
Fair.
noticed.
And you weren't worried about him falling in battle.
That's true. I was worried about old age taking him out. He's just gonna heal over.
Hey,
and
I was
die
worried
in the middle
about
of a
me in
sentence.
battle. That's why I disengaged.
Yeah. He's also the only one of us who has healing spells. Like he's
That is not accurate. I have the healer feat. I can heal you with a mega kit.
healing spells.
Spell.
Okay.
I mean, I have guide.
That's
or,
not accurate.
sorry,
I got a first aid kit.
I mean, I have spare the dying, but it only works when they're already dead.
It works similar to healing word. I just can't do it from a distance.
So I have spare the dying, but it only works when you're already dying.
Elliot,
I would like to search the body.
you can make it to him. He has on his person nothing in the way of potions. He does have some weaponry.
Keys.
Sure, there's a set of keys.
I'm definitely grabbing that set.
He has, he has some gold coins,
Ooh, I'll grab it.
and he's got what's obviously intended to be a holy symbol.
Grabbing that.
Uh,
Yoink.
It doesn't look like anything you've seen before.
Sounds good. I'm pocket it.
As far as religion is concerned, you've not seen that religious symbol before. He dropped his flail, but he still has a mace that he was hitting Olnak with fairly effectively. And a dagger. Nothing special about it.
I'll grab the. I'm gonna just throw the dagger far away from him.
Okay.
Pick up the mace.
Okay.
Hang on to the mace, and then if I have anything left, I'm gonna start heading for the front door where everybody else is going.
You like?
Yeah, I won't get
around
very
the pew.
far. Yeah, but I know there are ways ahead of me, but I'm headed that way at my best possible speed.
For what it's worth, he's still gurgling. He's not fully dead.
Well, then I'm gonna stab the shit out of him.
Well, we're
kills him.
here.
Okay.
He had 2 failed death saves. So
All right.
far.
Well, that
So you
hopefully that mace finished that last one.
Oh, you mace him?
Oh, hell yeah.
Cave is
You hear this slight wheezy cough and you just wham.
In fact, you don't actually hear him gurgling. You feel
see-
him gurgling as you're.
see his chest move as you're fleecing all his shit.
And then he's a downed opponent. You gave his face in.
Yeah.
He's no more man.
All right, come back from that, you son of a bitch.
I like to think it would be like a whack. Whack, 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 whack.
No, that would be if Mel was up there.
It's just one like sickening like crunch.
So then I would still be basically at his body.
Yeah. Mel, I'm assuming you're sprinting towards door still?
Yep.
Okay. For what it's worth, see James get slightly ahead of you and then shoot a window.
I think at this point too, because
Although the door's closer than the window is.
since Emery is next to me, I think at this point, since we can't hear each other, I will message to her and say, we've got to get to Jacob. They'll use him against us.
Agreed, and he's just vulnerable out there.
Like
doesn't
she's
know
kind
how
of
to
in
defend
blind
himself.
panic now. Like if I could do more than dash, I would be doing it.
All right, you make it just past the on fire pew. You make it just past the on fire pew.
This is agonizingly slow.
That one.
I feel like it's one of those nightmares where you're running in slow motion and every time you hit something, nothing happens.
Yeah.
No, the only problem would be is if you pass the burning pew and then like an hour later you come back to the burning pew.
I've had that nightmare too.
James, you have killed a window.
Yay! It was framed. Anyway, I would like to full speed everything I got. Bonus action dashing.
You know, I feel like of all of the random songs that would pop into your head in a life or death situation, it absolutely would be Jingle Bells.
You make it to the last pew.
Yay!
He's
I'm
dashing in their spell.
also to
Exactly.
be specific. I'm not heading for the door. I'm heading for the window that I busted open.
Right, I assume you're going to clear the pew before you turn.
Yes.
Otherwise, you have to start making acrobatics.
As funny as that would be to watch me just veer off and then immediately eat shit.
into a hardwood pew. I will say, if you do that and you fail your dex save, you are absolutely taking face damage because these are stout wooden pews. That would hurt so much.
Legs just go straight up in the air.
Oh.
Knock a couple teeth out and you'll find out if the tooth fairy is real after all.
Oh gosh.
Blunt face trauma.
But anyway, yeah, I'm just booking it for the window, the safest route possible.
Perfect. Something happens, and then something happens, and then something happens, and that guy's dead. And then something happens, and the bells keep ringing, and something happens, and then Olnak.
Jesus.
Good God.
Still running for the door, even though we have no idea what's going on outside. Am I still big?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna last
You're
for.
big till either I drop concentration or end the spell.
Okay.
How
keep
long?
everything.
What's the maximum amount of time?
A minute. Switch in initiative is a lot.
Yeah.
I'll start tracking
It's been
down
12
stuff.
seconds. You cast it. This is his second time running as a giant.
Yes.
Yep.
Emery, I'm assuming you keep pace with Mel.
Yes.
Elliot, am I safe in assuming you try to catch up?
Yes.
This is a great way to give yourself some buffer rounds to do shit in the background, and I hate it.
That wasn't
Right?
intentional.
I hate it.
I can't see
You're at
you
the
this
sixth
session, and I'm
large
glad
pew
because I
from the
know he's
dais.
smiling creepily at us. Yeah, thanks.
That dude's dead. He can be removed. He's as dead as you can make a man.
Good.
Mel,
Fuck him.
I'm assuming you keep running after James.
Fast as I possibly can.
You can make it to just past James. Are you going towards door or broken window?
I'm going for the door. I'm not gonna do any acrobatic feats when I can just open the fucking door.
You are 10 feet from the door. You can taste the door.
Don't
It's
lick
wood,
the door.
I'll lick it.
I knew exactly where that was going to go.
Aspen.
James,
It might make me feel better. Maybe it's the magic code.
Lick the door and enter. No, I'm gonna
Wow.
head for the window still.
That's
what is your goal? You are going to make it at least to the window. Are you
I'm-
diving through the window?
I'm diving through the window.
Fucking dope.
Action Jackson, bro.
I accidentally moved the map. That man is now in a wall. There you go. 30 gets you to the window. Dash, bonus action dash. Which choice are you using to get through, or are you going to wait?
Bonus action dash to get through the window.
You dive through the window. You see 3 monks approaching the door. You see 3 nuns. Well, actually, you line of sight see 1 nun appearing to talk near where Jacob was. Well,
I passed
is,
tense.
was.
Where we know.
Where you know the last place you know Jacob was is where she appears to be facing.
Okay.
But there are 3 more immediate problems in your area. You are not in melee with one is 10, one is 15, one is 20 feet from you.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's some weird age gap there. Do I see Jacob?
No. You could see the stairwell tower. You know that he took rest on the north side of the stairwell.
Oh, right, because I'm out the other side. Right.
Yeah, you came out the other end.
Because I still have action because I use bonus action to yeet myself out a window.
Yes.
And I don't have any movement left because.
I mean, you moved 5 feet to get through a window.
Okay. Did I land on my feet so I don't have
Sure.
to? Okay, cool.
It was floor to ceiling, to say.
Okay.
That's not interesting.
Well, I didn't know if I like ate shit on like a windowsill or something like that.
And
And
if
have
you want
to
to, you
get
can roll.
up.
Let's
No,
see.
I'm good.
No, you talked me into it. Let's go ahead and roll for it.
You did. You screwed it up.
You convinced me. You're right. You should roll for this.
There's also broken glass.
Yeah, there's broken glasses, danger.
Goddamn flavored text.
It'll get you every time.
Natural 20, 23
Okay,
total.
you're on your feet.
Okay.
All
All
Do
right.
a sick flip through the window.
Yeah. I still had my bow out.
Land in the superhero pose, right? Like,
Does it look like the monks noticed me?
Yes, they saw.
Okay. Yeah.
They saw 2 turns ago a window explode.
Maybe you can convince them you mean them well.
I'm a tree. No.
Oh my god, something terrible's let loose in there. Save us. I don't know.
No, I'm gonna shoot the closest one with an arrow
Never
Okay.
mind.
as I'm running towards them.
Roll for attack.
That is a dirty 20.
Hits. Shockingly. We'll say that for ease of my math, this is monk 5.
4 points of piercing damage because I can't roll
Fucking really?
any good damage. I rolled another fucking 1 on damage rolls.
Dope, dude.
Do you want a physical die?
I have those. I'll just roll those.
They might do you better.
Yeah, I don't think the computer lets you do.
Anywho, so I'm still running. If it's possible, they're in between me and James.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck. I'll just keep running towards them.
Gonna go through their threatened areas? Go through them?
He's-
What do you want him to do?
Oh,
Picture a effective... You can go around them. You're not gonna make it very far. You can go through them.
Then you're gonna take attacks.
you're gonna
Yeah.
get
You might not make it very far.
you for a different reason.
What do you want to do?
You could-
What are you trying to accomplish? Where do you want to be?
I'm trying to get to Jacob as quickly as possible.
You
but
know for a fact you're not going to clear that distance.
I'll start making it at an angle.
Kind of trying to...
Yeah, to try
Curve
to
around him?
Yeah.
Then you do not enter anybody's threatened area.
Cool. About how far
As
away
you
from-
do that, you see 2 more nuns,
I will have none of that. Thanks.
which makes it easier because now I can just show everybody. I don't have to. All right. You see that from your vantage point, James is the only one who can see this. You see that the nuns have secured Charlie.
Oh, no, Charlie.
Charlie is leashed, and I don't hurt dogs in this podcast, so he is safely, calmly muzzled and disabled.
Oh, Charlie.
I don't like doggies getting hurt. And you see that the two nuns that you couldn't see have Jacob betwixt them, leading him away. Church bells are still ringing. It is incredibly absurdly loud. They are moving him to the north away from you.
Okay. Cool. I'm out of
And
stuff
on
to
their
do.
turn, the one nun that does not have him between them moves up to be between you and Jacob and the nuns as an extra layer of barrier.
Okay.
And you see her draw a hit and stick. God damn it, move the people.
Move the people, Luke. Move.
And for the sake of you guys having names, Nun 2 is the one that's moving as a wall. Nun 1 and 3 move 30 feet to the north with Jacob in tow. And now it's the monks' turns. Well, it's one of the monks' turns. Monk 5 moves to James.
You just got shot.
Yes, he didn't like that.
Which is fair. I mean,
Yeah,
not everybody likes getting shot with an arrow in the
I'm
face.
not positive I'd be a big fan. And he pulls out a hit and stick. And he misses.
Olay.
The bells keep ringing. Something happens. Olnak, you're a giant. You don't see
I
anything
don't
to
have
describe
any
it.
idea what's going on out there. I'm still beelining for the door.
You make it.
To the door?
Huzzah! Yeah, you finally make it. The door is barred shut.
You're big.
Going to try my damnedest to lift it open.
Strength check with advantage because you're big.
15
On the dice or total?
total.
You're able to, I'm going to say you're able to get it off,
Okay.
but it's going to take everything.
Okay.
So you're able to just get underneath. It's a huge
Right.
chunk of tree.
So I can get it moved, but somebody
Yes.
else is gonna have to open the fucking door.
Yes.
Got it.
And you're able to just basically get it up. It's got those like U brackets that it's
Yeah.
just sitting into. You're literally able to get it up out of the bracket onto the floor.
Okay, so I got it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
The door is unbarred. Just don't trip.
Yeah.
Emery,
I'm gonna run and catch up to Mel.
you catch up to Mel. You are 10 feet from the door.
Yeah.
Olnak unbarred. Monk 7 sees James shoot Monk 5, and he doesn't think that's acceptable. So he's going to draw a hit and stick and hopefully do something.
I thought these guys were all about pain and torture and shit.
Yeah, by religious.
Well, they don't know we're not religious, do they? Do they? I don't remember.
We follow the all-holy religion of y'all can fuck off.
Exactly.
So far, everything
15?
that hits.
All right, somebody did something. It's been a while since that's happened.
Well, if it didn't take 7 hours to make it across the
3
cathedral.
damage.
Ouch.
Yeah. Feel slightly purified.
The rage is purifying him from getting hit.
Monk 6 also agrees that you shooting their buddy is mean and moves into melee with you and pulls out a very similar looking hit and stick. This one's black. He's got black.
It's different.
He's got to be extra purified. You shouldn't be allowed ornamentation as a monk, clearly.
He misses.
He's not
His
pure
black
enough.
hit-
Take
Stick is
15
just a hair
lashes
shorter.
and call us in the morning.
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly.
Elliot, you are a fuck long ways from everybody else.
Okay. I don't know how many rounds this is going to take, but I'm going to tell you what I want to do.
Okay.
So, when the monk came in, monk 1, and went upstairs to ring the bells,
Yes.
that was near the front door, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Elliot wants to take however many rounds it takes to run upstairs, and then right when he gets to the top, he wants to sneak up to monk 1 and push him off the balcony, and then begin sniping from upstairs.
Okay.
I don't know how many rounds that's going to take, but I don't really want to
bunch.
describe all of that.
We'll get back to you in like 5 rounds, and you're just winded. Like, oh god.
Elliot's halfway up the stairs.
Elliot's pretty tough.
Yeah, we're all in pretty good physical shape at this point.
That's true, but I don't think I could like
It's gonna
sprint
take
across
you
this thing and then
3
upstairs.
rounds to get to the stairwell.
I bet you could.
There's a big ass place.
Think
Let me
about all
weigh
the
that
biking
back.
you were
Well, it's still going to take me 3 rounds to get to the front door anyway.
Yeah,
okay.
they're all equidistant.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Not intentionally,
So
but that's how it's
that
designed.
that's what Elliot is going to be doing.
Is the clock tower, not the clock tower, the bell tower, like
So you've got,
open to this, or is it like a separate removed room from this chapter?
there's a stairwell you gotta go up to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the bell should be upstairs.
Yeah, but we can't. There's not like it's not like open to.
Correct.
This
Yeah,
chapter.
you can't see me.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh
stand
no,
up from
yeah,
here.
if
That
I
would've
could,
been
I'd be
great.
shooting at him.
Yeah, that's
So-
why I asked.
That's what Elliot's going to be doing on his rounds.
Nell, you are 10 feet from an unbarred door.
I'm gonna run the 10 feet to the door, open the door, and
You
then
do
run the remaining 20 feet out, shouting for Jacob.
Okay, as you come out, you are able to see to your south 3 monks that appear to be hitting James. You didn't see most of them miss. You see a nun standing sentinel, and you see out of your running range 2 more nuns with a Jacob.
Oh, Mel's gonna be pissed.
I will scream at Jacob.
He can't hear you.
He can't
Church
hear
bells
me.
are ringing.
Damn it. He's more than 30 feet away, I'm assuming.
Yes, a fair bit.
I'm just gonna scream in general. And then are one of the monks that are attacking James, or actually that one nun that's sentinel to Jacob, is she within 120 feet of me?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
I think
gonna
the other ones are too.
I'm gonna attempt to Eldritch Blast her.
you can go for it. This is monk 2, or nun 2. Nun 2.
15 to hit.
Yeah.
The puns continue.
1 point Eldritch Blast.
1 point.
And
She
she's moved 10 feet away from me.
which puts her 10 feet closer to Jacob.
I fucking know. I'm not
For
happy.
what it's worth, it startles her. She looks surprised.
I bet she does.
James, you've got 3 monks up in your grill
Yep.
and a bow in your hand.
Yeah, I've got the wrong weapon for this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bonus action disengage,
Okay.
and I'm going to move my 30 feet towards the nuns that have Jacob.
Okay, that'll put you basically in melee with none the sequel.
Okay. I would like to. Can I stop prior to getting into melee with her and
sure can.
shoot at one of the ones that is with Jacob with my bow?
Sure.
Because they're technically.
It is going north or south to north, none, Jacob, none.
Okay.
So
I'll just aim high.
And shooting a bow that distance, if you roll in that one, there may not be the greatest consequences. But go for it. Don't roll in that one.
If you hit Jacob.
They're kind of buddy systeming him.
Yeah. But
That's a
anyway.
word I didn't know I could say.
Thank God. It rolled from a 1 to a 19.
Woo!
You hit none
So
one.
24 to hit. Do I technically get sneak attack because they're technically in melee with Jacob? Or are we considering
I'm
him
not
a
going to say
non-combatant?
they're in melee because
Okay.
they don't have Jacob under the arms carrying him away.
Okay.
Only if Jacob was a combatant.
And
Right,
Jacob
okay,
is not a
cool.
combatant.
I'll just
Unless you want him to be a combatant and
No.
start taking damage.
No.
No.
I am
You
perfectly
could
fine with him not
persuade
being.
me
No.
if you would like to continue
That I will
persuading
not
me of
attempt
things.
to do. No.
No,
Hey,
messages.
hey, I rolled some good damage. I did 10 points of piercing damage.
She
Good.
does not look good,
That's
Good.
good.
but she doesn't look dead.
And then I will move up the rest of the movement to get up in the mid.
All right,
So
you're
that I
melee with
can-
none too.
Yeah, that's why I continue moving as well as possible.
Fair. Oh, okie dokie.
We got Arnold for a second there.
I'm not even pretending. I can't. None two has a hit and stick in her hand, and she just got the shit shut. Just got the Eldritch Blast gently nudging her. She's confused by that. She saw you run at her. She's going to try to hit you,
Okay.
and she misses.
Aha!
These nuns are worthless. It's almost as if they're only here purely to progress. Nun 1 and 3 are going to move on the same turn, even though they're not the same mission. Oh, actually, that's cool.
Worked out.
It's probably a good plan, really. Or
They
else
make it
walking
to a
over.
door and move into the square building that surrounds the cathedral and close the door gently behind them.
Do we know what room that door leads into?
It would be they're on the nuns half near-ish the eating rooms.
Okay.
Dining room. So that's both of their turns. Monk 5 sees that a Mel's nearby. Moves into melee with Mel. With a hit and stick in hand, and appears worthless.
That's not true. It did 3
Oh,
points of
hey,
damage.
that's 16 to hit. Did that hit you?
Yeah, that hit me all right.
Ah, yay, I did something. And he's going to do 4 damage with the hit and stick.
That takes 4 of my temporary hits.
Perfect. And then Monk the 1 does monk things in a tower. Coming around the corner, you guys see the red robed nun. She's coming from the north side of the tower around the stairwell bubble. And she sees James first.
Fantastic.
And in a move that's going to look very familiar to one member of our party, she does a 17 hit James.
Yes.
She raises her hand, and out comes an Eldritch Blast.
Oh.
Ooh, that's nice.
Oh.
Land. Does
Oh.
8 damage to you,
Ouch.
I don't like that.
and it pushes you 10 feet away from Mentor.
Aha!
Out of melee. So now, just repaint the picture. Olnak, you are standing near the door.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, you can see Monk 5 and 7 and Mel.
Okay, I can't see Red Rope Lady yet.
No, she's... So, you, if you were picturing a backwards capital B, right?
Yep.
Doorways in the where the 2 orbs would meet.
Okay.
She is around on the north.
Okay,
of
so
this
she's
bubble.
out of my sight. Okay.
Yes. Nun 2 is at the, what is that, 10 o'clock.
Okay, so
on the
I
bubble.
can't quite see her yet.
James is at 9.
Okay.
Mel is at 7-ish.
She's far enough out. She saw what happened.
Yeah. Monk
I
5
don't
is
know.
at 6:30.
Okay.
The other 2 are not on that level. You have no clue, but you cannot see Nuns 1 and 3 or Jacob. They are in a building. Emery, you can see exactly what I just described. Olnak. Elliot, you can see Monk 7 through a door. And a stairwell that you're aiming for. Mel,
Running as fast as my skinny little legs.
Mel, you can see the High Matron came out. And everybody else, except for the people that close the door behind you. I say all that because it's Olnok's turn. You can see a couple of dudes through a doorway.
I'm gonna go into a rage,
Okay,
and I'm
that's your second
attacking
rage.
first. Yeah, I'm keeping track too. I'm gonna attack. What was the first
You can
one I could
see
see?
5 is closest, and you can also see 7. 5 is in melee with Mel.
I'm going for 5.
You make it to 5. See if you've refreshed your dice in these last
You shut your mouth over there.
couple turns.
That's a nat 20.
Yeah!
All right.
Yeah.
You get an extra d4 to your damage too, which you also get to double.
Double. Yep.
Oh, because I'm bigger. That's right.
Yeah. I want to hear what you accomplish and then describe it.
Okay.
That's what I want.
Plus your
Plus
5.
Plus 5. 26 damage to this poor fucking monk. Describe 25 points of damage to a character that had 5 to begin with.
This is 100% unnecessary overkill. But you know in the samurai movies where he just slices a dude in twain?
Yes,
I'm
you're
going
doing
from
that.
I'm going from crotch to
Oh,
the
you're
top of the head.
upswinging.
Yeah,
All
we're going
right.
upswing,
The spray on that is
Oh,
in.
crotch to the top of the head.
Ugh.
It's so fast and so brutal that he does not immediately notice that it happened.
To make it more gruesome, you came behind him, Mel was in front of him. This is splattering Mel.
I just Mortal Kombat this dude, and as he splits apart, I'm gonna go, oh, hi, Mel.
By killing him, Mel appears.
Mel involuntarily gags a little.
This guy splits in
Huh?
half on either side and reveals Mel.
Oh, my God.
With Mel having been looking in the direction that Jacob went to, this all splatters across your back.
Ow.
So you feel just a ton of viscera
What the fuck was that?
splatter all up on your backside.
Oh.
The visuals of just like you from Mel's perspective, just sliced and just sprayed.
I
and
would
then
like
you just
to
look
point
behind you.
out that when you're that blonde, blood stains your hair.
Oh no, she's gonna.
I have a Mel problem for the
I know.
foreseeable future.
Yes, everything can stain your hair when you're that blonde.
But then
Blonde
this-
swimmers have really interesting colored hair because the chlorine does bizarre things to their natural hair color.
green.
It's a greenish blue. It kind of looks like an old bruise. It's gross.
Fine.
But then just look behind you and seeing an Olnok panting, and then just him perk up like a dog. Go, oh hi, Mel.
Emery, you see a gigantic Olnok annihilate a monk.
Yep. I'm going to. How far is Mel from me? She's 30 feet forward.
Sure.
Okay.
What do you want? What do you want to do?
I
We're getting
want.
to the point where
Yeah, I
we
want to
can
run
skip
out and kind of get a gauge on the situation, and then I want to frostbite one of the monks.
perfect. Okay, yeah, you can absolutely make it out. So you can see to your south, Monk 6, Monk 7. To your north, Nun 2 still up, and you see the red room.
Okay.
You also see Monk 5 and Monk 5.5.
Yes.
It's two pieces.
Cool. I'm going to frostbite. Okay, number 6, Monk 6.
All right.
He has to make a con save.
Go guess he fails. He failed it. I
He
guessed
takes
correctly.
1 cold damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack.
It's mildly unpopular.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a chill here.
He shivers. All right. In reaction to that, Monk 7 is going to step to Olmok.
Yeah, that seems smart.
He just watched a friend turn into 2 half friends.
And he's going to swing his hitting stick.
Technically, he's just got 2 more friends.
Hey, yeah.
15 to hit.
That hits.
All right. You take 3 damage.
Is that halved?
Yep, to 1.
Okay.
He taps you.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
Unless they call each other brother, then he has 2 half brothers now.
Monk 6 is going to acknowledge that. That didn't appear to do very much to you. And he's going to step up to Emery instead.
Yeah.
She made him chilly.
Yep. The tip of his nose is a little bit cold.
like a puppy dog.
Yeah. He does have disadvantage on this attack.
Okay. He misses.
Cool.
He rolled a 3 and a 5. Plus things, but not enough things. Elliot continues sprinting. You are within sight of the stairwell quite comfortably now. Your next turn, you will be effectively moving upstairs.
Okay.
As long as your plan has not changed.
It is not. The
Okay.
bell is still ringing, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Mel.
Okay. Her back is wet. Mel
Yes.
does not want to know with what.
Fair. You can comfortably get in melee with Nun 2.
I don't want to. I actually want to try to avoid Nun 2 and run as fast as I can towards whatever door they just took Jacob through.
Okay, that'll make you have to take a circuitous path. Nun 2 and the High Matron have very intentionally placed themselves between you and said door.
I will attempt to go around them without getting into melee. Well, I guess how circuitous? Like, how many turns will I lose?
It would take you 2 turns to get there. We'll say circuitous path will take you 3.
I will probably not go circuitous as I should.
So,
I will attempt to avoid the matron, but if it puts me into Nun 2's path, I'll take that risk.
okay, yeah. You can blast through Nun 2 and still manage to avoid the High Matron.
Okay, I'll do that and take the attack of opportunity as I go by.
Okay. Nun 2 hits.
Okay.
16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 2 damage.
Okay, so I'm out of temporary hit points.
And that puts your total at what?
Whatever 33 minus 9 is. 22? No,
Okay.
24. 24.
James. So you see to your direct north, Nun 2, with her back to you now, but no longer in melee with Mel. Moving right through there. And the High Matron due north of Nun 2. So it's kind of like a triangle. You got Nun 2, High Matron, Mel, door that Jacob went through.
Okay.
And then a bunch of shit going on south of you that I'm guessing you probably don't care too much about.
Not at the moment, no. I'm still making my way towards the door as quickly as possible.
Are you fastest path or least combative path? Same exact dilemma that Mel was just in.
I'll probably do exactly what Mel
If you
did.
don't use your bonus action as a dash, you could disengage.
Oh, I could
from the
bonus
high
action
matrons.
disengage.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't disengage from both of them, I don't think, but you could disengage from one.
No, if you disengage,
You
it's against
It's against
all
everyone.
attack
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you
To
can
help
do it
paint
for
that picture, you can disengage through none easy. You can make it
None
to
used her
melee
bonus.
with High Matron.
She
You
did.
can't quite make it past her.
Okay. But how far is the door from me?
2 more rounds.
Yeah, it's
Or 1 more round, because he's not going circuitous.
right. If you make it all the way up to the High Matron.
Right. Just thinking, because I don't want to be in melee with the High Matron.
Why not?
Yeah.
If she's got Eldritch Blast, she's probably going to try to hit her.
Fair. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll get up to.
You also, because Nun 2 did use her reaction already.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
she's gonna
true.
hit you anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Full speed ahead.
Okay.
I will take the opportunity attack from
From the
none.
High Matron?
From
She hasn't done anything yet.
High Matron. Right.
Although if she doesn't have melee ready, if she's spellcasting, she
That's true. And
Keep going.
plus I'm kind of
Blast
blind
it.
with rage to the other nuns that took Jacob, so I'm actually just going full speed ahead.
Okay.
So I will
You
use
are-
action, bonus action, dash.
About 30 feet from the door.
Cool.
She misses.
Cool.
Just slap.
What'd she do? Slap my ass on the way by?
No, didn't. She missed.
She tried to slap your ass on the way by as encouragement.
Purify your soul, matron. Naughty.
All right. Anywho, that is everything that I got.
All right. None the sequel moves to Mel, chases Mel down. And misses. None 3 and 1 do
She
stuff.
saw what was on my back and got,
Monk the original keeps the bell tolling. Oh, I need an item. So. Can you see her?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And it's her turn. And she is going to. What would she?
Could I have flipped her off on the way by?
Sure, absolutely. I need you, sir, to
Yeah, I kind of.
make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm not actually.
I know.
That is a 19.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Look at you guys.
I was worried.
Why is the
really
DM
hate
talking
that
in a
tone of
soothing
voice.
voice? Can you stop that? I would prefer if you yell. Jesus Christ, that was a lot of dice I just heard.
It's
need you-
unnerving when you do the computer dice because it just channels it straight into our ears.
You take 9 points of psychic damage.
You call that psychic damage? It get worse when Mel calls me.
especially when you've been sleeping.
Oh, I apologize. That did not occur because you are effectively deafened.
Haha!
So nothing happened.
Yay!
Yeah.
She gave you the stink eye.
I got tinnitus for a second, and then that was it.
Yeah, it's no laughing joke.
Accurate.
It sucks.
It's a screaming pain.
I have it.
All right. Ulnok. There is a monk right on you, and there is a monk directly to your west.
And this one, and a piece of it here.
And there's a nun in melee with Mel. A fair, you could maybe make it to him. I'll say you can make it to nun 2 if you want to go up there and ignore monk 7 and 6. You
I don't like leaving things alive.
going for 7 then, because
He's
he's
right
in
in
melee
front of
with
me,
you.
right? Yep.
Hits.
Plus 5, 15.
Describe it.
Before my D4 even. So
Describe it.
I want to cut this guy at an angle because reasons.
Okay. You get a different shape of two halves of him.
Yes.
You cut him from shoulder to hip.
Yep.
Perfect. Yeah, kills him.
I'm quipping, but no one can hear it. So
This guy doesn't have anybody right now.
I'd like to see just Olnak just skipping through the meadow with the bells ringing, just chopping people in half.
You are now no longer in melee. You can move if you would like to. Monk 6 is nearby. Nun 2 is within 1 movement north of you. For help make decisions, Nun 2 is in melee with Mel. Monk 6 is in melee with Emery.
let's help out Emery. She's closest.
You move 5 feet, putting you in melee with 6. And speaking of people getting helped out, it's Emery's turn.
I am going to frostbite this monk. No, I had a different plan. Frostbite Nun 2.
Frostbite Nun 2.
She needs to make a con save.
Fails.
That's a cool detail.
Okay.
Keep using that one. That's great.
She takes 3 cold damage and has disadvantage on her next weapon attack,
Okay,
which would probably be her reaction with Mel leaving her range.
fair. All right, Monk 7 is dead. Do you want to move? You would trigger opportunity if you do.
Yeah, why not?
You can make it to Nun 2 Mel. Or you can go melee with the High Matron. You're close enough.
Fuck that. Is our stuff still outside here?
Mel can see, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna run up, not quite
Mel doesn't.
to Mel and Nun 2. I want to kind of angle for our stuff so I can maybe grab some of it so
Okay.
that we can get out of here.
Maybe rescue Charlie.
This isn't me being a
It's not a
dickhead. This
leash.
is genuinely where she was. The High Matron is very close to your stuff.
Is she? Okay. I think I see her and I kind of skid to a stop
Fair.
like a couple squares away from her.
Okay.
I
She
do
would
not
be
want to be
properly
next to her.
intimidating.
Yes.
And she's completely unarmed.
We can have a mage duel.
Monk 6 is going to use his reaction to swing at you while you're free.
Fair.
And miss.
Good.
Monk
Thank God.
6's turn is up, though, and he now sees that he has a giant.
That's right. I'm
Super
Because you're twice your size now, so
Yeah.
you're 12 feet tall.
nice.
15. Hit.
It does.
Ready. He smacks you with his little stick. And you take 4 half to 2 damage.
Yay.
So it's essentially like a really
Backs
hard
ya.
reflex check.
What are you guys doing?
And Elliot makes it to the stairwell and starts moving up. Mel. There's a nun in melee. There's a very scary nun. There's a James running for a door.
I don't care about the nun in melee. I'll
Fair.
take the gamble of her attack at disadvantage and continue to run for the door that they took Jacob through.
All right. You can. You're dashing, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Make it to the door, and she swings a stick near you.
Okay. Can I open the door?
You can literally open it.
Okay. That's as far as I can go.
Yes.
What do I see when I open the door?
You see a hallway.
And they I can't see them in
Correct. You do not know where they went.
it. Okay.
It's a particularly incredibly clean hallway.
I'm gonna
out of
shout
cobbled
Jacob's
stones.
name. See if I hear anything.
Currently still no. You're still in the courtyard with the ringing bells. It's still incredibly loud.
Can I message?
You reach out, you don't feel.
Okay. Poor Jacob. I don't message him.
James! Melanie opened a door.
Yay! I don't have to bust through a door.
You could just use the door next time.
Fair. Windows are faster.
Marginally. Although you did just get passed by Mel, so there's a debate there.
Fair.
I'm assuming you go
waylaid.
through the door into the hallway.
Yes, that's accurate.
Okay.
All right.
You see the same lack of things that she saw. It's a little bit quieter in here, though. You lose the deafened concession.
One of the nuns was bleeding because I shot one of them with an arrow. I'm going to look at the ground and see if there's a blood trail going either way.
Roll an investigation.
Dirty 20, 15 plus 5.
You are able to identify some droplets of blood.
Haha!
You have no more movement. Identify.
Okay.
That's genius.
You can point.
I point. Point! I'm a pointer rogue.
None 2
I'm
moves
not.
up on Emery because you're close.
Okay.
And probably misses, because that seems to be their thing. And I'm correct.
Cool.
They were just not ready for this nonsense today.
Monk continues monking in the tower. The High Matron comes up near Mel. Actually, she gets within melee of Mel.
Shit.
And she... 17 hit?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Oh no.
I need you to take 20 damage.
fuck. Okay.
Holy shit.
Ow.
As she
I am
reaches
going
out
to
and
hellish
touches your
rebuke.
shoulder.
Hellish rebuke!
I am going to hellish rebuke her.
Go for it.
That
I don't remember how that works.
Let's make a dex save.
Okay. Where's her stats? 15, save.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so she's going to take 8 points of fire damage.
Okay. She has been incredibly stone-faced and stern this whole time, unlike the High Patron who is all smiles and welcoming. The only interaction you've seen is her glaring at the nuns who were talking at the breakfast table. She smirks.
Mel screams.
No one hears it.
I don't care. It makes me feel better. Because
Hold on.
that really fucking hurt.
There is a monk next to you who effectively poked you with a stick.
Yes. And
You're
how
still-
far away is High Priestess Lady or whatever?
Out of reach. You
Okay,
can.
Maker? Okay. Then we're gonna kill this guy as best we can if we can.
If you wanted to, you could make it to none two. Who's in melee with Emery. But you can just massacre this guy while he's here if you
We're
want.
gonna do that.
Okay. I mean, he might survive. This guy's
Yeah, we'll see.
made it a fair while. You've only started rolling well.
19.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage with the d4 of big. How many more rounds of that is there?
We're at round 5. This is round 6.
Okay.
16.
Describe it.
I'm gonna go the opposite direction from hit the shoulder. And yeah, James is right. I'm pretty much just frolicking and just axing people. Right, just like,
All
I'm having a
right.
fucking great time.
And then am I safe in assuming you use your movement to make it to Emery?
Yes.
Emery, you feel the footsteps of a Olmec approaching.
Skipping.
Yep.
There's a nun right up in your grill. You see the High Matron touch Mel's shoulder. Mel looks awful, and the High Matron's hand got burned.
Yeah. It's not a great look.
I am going to cast Frostbite at the High Matron. She needs to make a con save.
Save for con. 16.
Damn it, makes it. I don't think she takes anything. Nope. And then I'm going to,
You slightly ice her burn hand.
yeah.
Which actually makes it feel better.
I cast Icy Hot.
Then I want to, run to our stuff, grab a pack at random, and start running for the door as well.
Okay, there would be 5 packs there. Well, 6 because Jacob's pack. Roll a d6.
2.
And we'll just go, you grab this pack.
Okay.
Ah, the kale chips survive!
Hey there, listener. Thank you for hanging out with us on this lengthy battle episode. I'll keep my part brief this week to get you back into the action. First off, we are excited to announce that we will be doing a panel at the Grand Junction Comic Con. We're hosting a panel on tips and tricks to run and play games, or TTRPG for short. Most of the cast will be in attendance, and we will go a bit behind the screen to share things that we all use to make our campaigns fun to play in. We will be there on Saturday, September 21st at 3:30 in the Canna Room. Also, please follow us on our social media. We post daily content and we would love to get to know you. We have all of our social medias linked to our link tree, which you should be able to find in the episode description. Thanks again for all of your continued support, and let's get you back into the episode. So that brings us to Elliot, because I'm bored of you not doing anything. You have made it to the top of the stairs.
Excellent.
You see a monk ringing the fuck out of the bell.
So this is, I'm guessing it's a spiral staircase? Okay.
Yeah.
So he can't see me.
Sure.
And with the bells ringing, he absolutely can't hear me.
Correct.
So I don't really need
We'll
to make
say his back's turned to you.
All right, perfect. So when I get to the top, I just want to bum rush him and just yeet him out the window.
Perfect.
Enter Wilhelm scream.
Roll
Be a strength attack, right?
with advantage.
Yeah.
Because he has no
Surprise.
clue this is coming.
Nice. 21. Oh.
Yep. You do that. We'll say it's 3 stories up. And he doesn't have enough
Here.
health to survive that.
Yeah, well, it's your twin.
He's only got 5 health.
Okay.
It's 1d6 for every 10 feet.
Yeah.
So
Except for the
maximum
first
of
10
30
feet.
damage,
Yeah.
which is 6 times his health. He died.
Okay, perfect.
I've never
He
seen
landed
this
on his
much.
head. He lands on his head, and his neck is the wrong shape.
Where in relation to the
And
place
here- I'm
does he
sorry.
land?
So hang on. I'm 3 stories high. This may matter. So I'm 3 stories high, 12 foot a story, 36 feet high.
Yeah.
Okay.
So almost 46. He's dead. He lands on your pack.
Ew.
Emery screeches in surprise.
Pretty much.
You grab Nell's pack, you
And
stand
then a
up
dead body falls right next to me.
with its neck the wrong shape. In a sickening, crunchy thump.
And then she throws up.
Honestly, of all the things we've seen, I'm pretty sure a broken neck is just like,
Right, that's nothing.
that's
Yeah.
annoying, but that's about all I could
That's
give
true.
it.
I
more
did just splatter
alarmed
guts and
than-
everything on the back of Mel.
We'll say the bell keeps ringing for the rest of this turn just because of momentum. This is a big ass
Winds
bell.
down.
By the end of this round, next time it comes to Elliot's, you will no longer have the deafening conditions.
Nice. Just
No.
some wicked ringing in our ears.
You have entered a hallway.
Which is nothing new for me.
Yep. And
The high
Mel.
matron just touched you. You feel really bad.
Yep. And Mel is very single minded at this moment, and she's going to keep running for Jacob. So
How-
she has, she saw James when he pointed in a direction after he kind of tracked which direction they went. And she's going to keep going, knowing full well that the matron will get an attack of opportunity.
Okay. And she's gonna, because you're low enough. Not a slap.
Yep.
13? Does a 13 hit?
Just. My AC is 13.
Damn.
Oh.
She does 2 damage.
Okay. Are you
Still alive.
alive?
You're hanging in there, Mel.
What
Keep it
did
up.
she hit me with?
Her hand.
Okay.
She slapped you for 2 damage.
It's
An
the-
arm strike.
It's the nails. It was scratchy damage.
Okay. Well, I have dashed and I'm now 60 feet further down the hallway.
Okay. You
Um,
see no
I would like
obvious
to-
indicators.
False life again. I can do that at will.
Okay.
I'm gonna take another swig of brandy.
Just kick
How
it
many
back.
attempts do you give yourself?
8 this time.
8, 10.
Nice.
All right. You're better off than you were before she hit. Cool. Jimmy.
James is going to continue his previous actions. He's going to book it down until it gets to like a fork, and then he was going to look for blood again.
So this place is a large square. We're gonna say that To your right would take you to the dining quarter. To your left takes you deeper into the housing.
Okay.
They went to the left. You're deeper in the housing area where the majority of doors would be. If you're sprinting,
Okay, I probably wouldn't sprint that. I'm like actively like watching the blood trail like a bloodhound. Just
give me a fresh investigation to continue searching.
Okay.
Because it's not like you cut her carotid and she's gushing blood down the hallway.
right. Yeah, it's more like a slight trickle.
Yeah.
That is a 16 for investigation.
Okay, you are able to follow it. It exceeds the distance you can go on this turn.
Okay.
It takes you to a stairwell.
Cool.
Are you going to tell me where you see it go?
I'm going to continue to point.
You guys are inside enough that you can yell at each other.
Okay. They went upstairs.
Roger.
Who's
James.
Roger?
James. Mel's getting a little winded and she feels like shit.
Yeah, you feel rough.
Not good.
All right. Nun 2 comes back over to Emery to continue her absolutely useless assault. And she does nothing.
Good.
Shocking everybody in attendance. Nun 3 and 1 do things. The High Matron steps into the hallway.
Dun dun dun.
She sees that Mel is unwell,
She's a poet.
and she knows it.
You're gonna get Dr. Seuss to death.
This is gonna fucking hurt.
Yes. Yes, there's a very high likelihood that this will happen. As she steps into the hallway, you remember your conversation with the High Patron, where he tells you that his job is to keep the people alive. Her job was to do the purification by pain. She locks eyes on Mel and does a 17 hit.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 8 damage.
I am unconscious.
No,
Oh,
you're
wait,
not.
no.
No, you're not. You're
That's
at
just
2.
my temporary hit points. Okay. I wish I was unconscious.
Knock. A nun is chasing Emery while Emery picks up backpacks.
You should go after the High Matron who just fucked up our friend. I
How
can't
far
tell
away
you to
is
do
High
that.
Matron?
You can, if you dash, make it to the door.
I can't reach her.
No, she's inside the building for me.
Then in
I can
true
take
Olnok fashion, I hate to tell you this, but this is in character. I'm gonna go kill that nun.
Okay, you move into the nun's threatened area, and you threaten her, threateningly.
She feels very threatened by your threatening presence. Well, back to rolling like dog shit. That's an 8.
Yeah, misses. All
But
right.
she's a little intimidated because he is 12 feet tall.
Yes, she doesn't like that you're there. Emery, a giant man has swung a very large axe near a person that swung a stick near you.
Yeah.
And a body fell from the heavens and died on the backpacks you're grabbing.
I think I'm gonna book it for the door.
You can make it to the door. Well, not go like 5 feet from you, so you
Okay.
can cross the threshold.
Does that take a dash?
Yeah,
How far?
that's pirate for yes.
Thank you. I don't know. If
How
we
far inside is the High Matron?
She is within line of sight, like 10, 15 from you.
Okay, cool. I'm going to cast.
For what it's worth, she's looking to her left.
Okay. I'm gonna cast a Chaos Bolt at her
Okay.
at 2nd level. Because I'm low on 1st level slots.
Uh-oh.
That's a real shitty roll. It's a 9.
Misses.
Okay. It does nothing then.
An orb
Cool.
flies near her.
Hits the wall near her.
The luckiest nun ever.
I don't. Search.
She's a firm believer that you make your own luck. She's in sales. Elliot, you are
I
standing
knew I
at the top of
hated
a
her.
tower.
I am gonna yell at the nun, like, you're fucking dead. Like, get away from Mel. I don't know. She probably still can't hear me this round, but
Yeah.
I'm screaming at her.
Okay.
From my elevated perch,
You see a nun scared by Olmok. And I'll say, because you earned getting in there, you can see the High Matron.
All right. Well, I am going to.
So you earned getting here. I don't want to make any sense.
How far away is she from me? I'm 40 feet high.
She's in range of your bow.
Is she within 90 feet?
It took me a dash to get to.
Took 60 to get to her. You're 40 feet up. So 60, 40 math.
By the hypotenuse, she'd be within 90 feet.
Sure.
Perfect.
Yep.
I don't want to do that, so we'll say yes.
And who says you won't use math outside of school?
No, we can do the math.
We're not using it.
Perfect. I'm going to use a bonus action to move my hunter's mark from the High Patron to the High Matron.
Okay.
That's a bonus action.
Cool.
And then I'm going to take my shot at her.
She's marked by your huntering.
Yes. I'm not going to sharpshoot her because I don't think I'm going to roll that high. Here we go. Oh, good thing. Well, probably still not enough. 12.
Nope.
No. All right. And
Emery, an arrow comes bouncing off the ground near you.
Emery flinches to the side. Elliot just keeps throwing projectiles at him.
First,
I
it was
mean,
near Emery.
Do you want to keep your perch? Or would you like to start back down the stairs?
is there any chance of climbing down? I don't know what the outside facade
It's
is.
cobbled stone.
Is it possible to climb?
Possible.
Okay, I'm going.
Not easy. And if
Gotcha.
you fail your
I'll
athletics
fall.
check, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and give me an athletics.
All right.
Yeah, give me an athletics.
Okay. Oh, that's not bad. 15.
Okay, you start your way down.
Sorry, 16. 60.
60. You make it ever so slightly farther down.
Okay.
You know, when we said that Elliot was, we were afraid of him dying, fall damage wasn't what I was expecting to get.
It wasn't even on my list of things that
God,
could
I
happen.
hope Elliot doesn't die. Runs off by himself, runs out of a tower. I'm not that old, damn it. I'm gonna prove it.
Hopping pews.
Guys, just quit your running around for
I feel like if we survive this the next morning, Elliot's gonna be like, oh, my back.
The math wrong. I gave you 8 health instead of taking 8 damage.
Oh,
should be at 2.
oh,
Should be at
oh, what a shame.
Oh, that's what I did. I typed 2. I typed what your total should be, not where you should end up.
I don't know. That sounds like a bank error in your favor.
I do. I think I should get to keep the bank
And
error
just
in
like
my
Wells
favor.
Fargo, I'm going to correct it. Mel, you
Bastard.
feel like shit.
I am within sight of the stairs, though, right?
Yes, you are.
And the stairs would take me out of sight of the matron.
Sure.
I
That's how
am
stairs work.
going to attempt to Eldritch Blast the matron on my way out.
Okay.
For miss, I'm almost 100% positive for 12.
Yep, miss.
And then I'm going to go up the stairs with my full 30 feet of movement. And yeah.
Okay, you are out of sight. Jimmy.
Can I call for James? Or not James, sorry.
Hi,
Absolutely,
I'm
you
right
can call
here.
for James.
Jacob, can I
As you
call?
run past it, James!
I mean, can I try to message to see if I can ping Jacob?
I can hear it again.
You can try pinging.
I'm going to try pinging. I know it'll scream me at him, but maybe he won't associate it with me.
Well, if he hears a scream in his head, he's probably going to scream in real life, which will ping him for me as well.
Exactly.
It doesn't make contact yet.
Okay.
Damn it.
If I survive another round, it might.
All right, anywho, I'm going to head up the stairs, still following the blood trail.
Okay. And that's it.
I'll probably actually use full dash. And if there's only.
You'll dash to the top of the stairs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
And then the blood trail, do I see it ahead of me? Like, does it go into
You
a door
dashed.
at this point? Okay.
Or you bonus action.
Bonus
I guess
action
I could
dash.
be nice. I'll be nice. Roll an investigation.
19.
Okay, you see where it's going.
Cool. Point! Oh, wait, I can talk now. It's this way!
Roger.
What's wrong with you?
I feel like shit.
Yeah, and it's identifiable. She looks rough.
The worst part is that aside from
None
the
the sequel did
slap,
something.
I'm not even bleeding.
She hits Olnak
Okay.
The one person who halves the damage gets hit.
for 2 total after
That's
it's
gonna
halved.
be
It's
after it's
4
halved?
halved to 2.
Okay, so I'll do it twice. 22, is that correct? Yeah.
Sure.
I was at
22.
24,
That's
so
what she
yeah.
did. Oh, yeah, that's your new total. Yeah.
No, I'm not saying she did 22 damage with her little pokey stick.
Fuck yeah, she did. She's a beast.
Just fucking.
Home run.
If you think about it, all
Clocks
she,
you right across the jaw.
all she has to do is like aim up, and then that's good as
Yeah.
22 points of
Yeah.
damage.
That's my tenders.
It's only
Ah.
1 point, but it feels like 22.
All right.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure she doesn't have stunning strike.
All right. A thing occurs. A different thing occurs.
Gee willikers.
I hate it when things occur.
The world really keeps happening outside of our notice, and it makes me uncomfortable.
Yes,
Right.
yes, it does.
That needs to be on a t-shirt or a fortune cookie.
All right.
The world
so,
happens whether you see it or not.
Mel did not dash.
I could.
Jacob, you are James, dashed past Mel.
Yep.
So the next person the matron would come in contact with is Mel Kelly.
Oh,
I am still screaming at her from behind her and hurling spells at her.
Are you sure you're
are
going to
doing
come in
that.
contact
That
with
is
I am.
something you are doing.
You are not making an accurate statement, Scott. Unfortunately, you are not a primary concern.
Yeah. I was worried about that.
Thanks. You're not a good damage soak, but thanks.
But you know what? I'm doing better than you are at the moment.
You're not wrong.
A potted plant near your head fucking explodes. She missed. Olnak, you're a giant. There's a nun who just hit you
throwing
really hard.
potted
with a stick.
plants. Oh no, there was a potted plant in the hall. Got it.
Yeah,
Okay,
a potted plant near you.
I'm like, she threw a potted plant.
Sorry, I did poor job of
I was very confused for a second. I'm like, I don't know that spell as a player. I am unfamiliar with the potted plants. And I'm going, is she a sorcerer?
a wild magic warlock.
Did she just turn into a potted plant and chuck herself at me?
I've heard of throw pillows,
It's a
but
misty
never
step, but she
throw
turned
house
into a
plants.
potted plant halfway through.
Okay.
Okay, none.
See that happen.
Yep.
Yep.
There's a nun right in front of you. She just hit the shit out of you.
And that's all I've got because I. can't
Everyone
see
else is
anything
in. Well, Elliot's climbing down a wall.
You hear Emery screaming at.
You can see Emery screaming down a hallway.
Mel absolutely screamed when the potted plant
I'm going for the
exploded.
nun
though.
again.
It is no longer. Well, no, it still is. No, it's no longer deafeningly loud though, so you can hear shit happening.
Yeah.
So you can now not only see but hear Emery screaming down the hallway.
Okay.
She's saying, "Fuck you! I'm gonna kill you." You don't hear
Get
a
away
response.
from my friend. You're.
God, I would hope so.
If you are uncertain, a wisdom check often makes sense in this situation.
That'll work.
That doesn't work in my
Or a
advantage.
perception.
I didn't say advantage. Or perception. Yeah, you could go that route too.
That won't be advantageous.
Neither one of those help my
I mean-
character at all.
Perception is wisdom. It just has the chance of being with your proficiency.
Let's say I did a wisdom check at a passive 9.
Okay. You know that a nun just hit you and you're in a rage, so that would make sense for you to want to murder this bitch.
Okay. So
So I'm sure it's a very lovely.
I'm gonna attack her
No,
with
she's
the
not.
better roll,
Sorry for the
hopefully.
gendered insult.
We've already decided that she's
Damn
a
it!
bitch.
It's a 1.
And you miss.
Hey, you want to switch?
Embarrassingly bad.
Hey,
Yeah.
you want to switch again?
The nun is feeling like she stands a chance.
There you go. It's orange. It's pretty.
But it's because he's so tall that he keeps aiming over her head.
There you go.
Yeah, she's
able
wily.
to bob and weave by just gently ducking.
Yep.
Because I can't swing at my kneecaps easily, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this is not a golf stick. It's a club. As I think the rich people call them. Emery! A scary red-robed woman ran up a flight of stairs and Olnak cut the wind.
I'm not paying attention to Olnak at the moment. I am running after this bitch.
You can catch her. Well, you can get the same distance you were from her, unless you're dashing.
I don't want to dash. I'm going to I'm dropping enlarge.
Olnak, you shrink.
I'm
normal size
casting
again. Got it.
Dragon's Breath on myself,
Go.
and she needs to make a dex save.
Hell
Go.
yeah.
Okay, she will do so. Fucking at 20. She makes
Damn it.
Well, she still takes half. We're gonna do cold damage because I think that's kind of what Emery reaches for when she's in these stressful situations.
Makes sense.
Um,
It's canonically the first power you got.
yeah, exactly. It's the first spell she cast. So it's 7 total, so she takes half of that.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She does.
So all my yelling and like screaming at her just comes out as this wave of cold.
A Mentos commercial occurs. The nun is caught in crossfire.
All right.
Elliot, you're climbing down a wall. Gonna give me another athletics. Unless you want to just drop. We could say you're low enough to drop with a dex save, whichever you prefer.
Well, let's do that then.
Okay.
Please don't break a hip. Please don't break a hip.
9, shut up.
9. Okay, yeah, you land flat on your back.
That'd probably be a D. Well, that'd be a
Right
D6.
next to the guy he
That'd be a
threw out the
D6 of
window.
bludgeoning. Ow, I took 4 bludgeoning.
There you go.
That would be funny though if Elliot just looks to his side and there's just like the crumpled neck dude just
Just staring right at him.
They make eye contact.
While he's rolling in pain on the ground.
And then I'm gonna get on my feet. I'm sure that's my whole.
Yeah, you stand back up. You see a nun threatening Olnak, feeling pretty confident, and you see a normal-sized Olnak. Mel, a potted plant exploded near your head.
I'm gonna continue to go up the stairs, at which point I'm guessing I run back into James again.
Yes, you have options. You can go down the hallway, or you can continue up to the next floor.
Which way do we go, James?
I point in the direction that I saw the blood.
Down the hallway.
I
the
go
hallway.
down the hallway.
Okay.
And I continue to try to. I'll start calling for Jacob.
Okay.
Just start blasting messages. You're running down the hallway.
I might actually just start shouting at this point.
You
Now that
just
the
start
now that the bell's gone.
Okay. You don't hear anything back. He rolled very poorly.
Okay. I'm gonna cast False Life again.
Okay. Bringing yourself up to...
Ooh, another 8. I like that D4. That D4 is my friend.
James.
James is actually gonna wait at the top of the stairs. I'm gonna pull my bow. I'm gonna tell you, like go find him. I'll try taking care of this scary
You can
lady.
see her. She just blew up a potted plant in your head, Mel, so you can see her.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I will shoot at her then.
But you can still tell me that.
Yeah, go.
I'm
up.
going. I'm going.
All right, anyway, I shoot at the crazy lady. Not Mel, to be specific. Not that crazy.
Okay, go for it.
Fair.
And no, you don't have advantage.
19.
Hits.
Actually roll a die instead of this. Just failed. Hey. 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay. She's not a fan.
Aw.
I know, right? She's not looking too terrible.
Well, I'm just gonna park myself at the top, just like you ain't getting
shall
past
not
me.
pass.
And so Nun 2 feels like she stands a chance. Because this fight's going better for her than it has anyone else who's encountered Olnak.
This is fair.
And she misses. And okay. Things occur.
You know, I'm kind of disappointed that none of them pulled out nunchucks.
I will not stop at that level.
Nun 2 breaks her stick over her knee, so she's double.
Tompus.
That's how she breaks her knee and takes the last bit of damage.
Crumbles.
Oh, my knee! Just falls over.
And the red-robed woman finishes her way up the stairs and can still see Mel.
Oh, fuck. Are you sure?
She's a real bitch.
Yeah, this
Jesus.
woman is
If I
not-
live
She's on a
to
mission,
survive, if
bro.
I live through this, I'm going after her personally.
Yeah.
18 to hit. Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Does that do it?
Yeah,
Did she
that'll
get into
hit.
melee with me?
Yeah, she's
Okay.
a melee with you.
That will
Doesn't care.
absolutely hit.
Don't you get disadvantage when you cast ranged in melee with somebody?
Sure. Does 14 hit?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that still hits.
Oh, I don't
Thanks.
roll again.
I appreciate the effort, though.
I
Why not?
attempted.
6 damage to Mel, and you get knocked 10 feet forward.
Thanks. That was super helpful, actually.
How much did I just say? 6 damage. I played it correctly. I'm unstoppable now. I figured out how to do this. Olnak. The ninja nun is
Third attempt at killing this nun.
right up.
Come
in
on,
your
you got
and
it.
To be fair, you did just see Elliot fucking fall off. a
Oh,
wall.
I got it this time. 17 plus 5.
Okay.
We just need to swap dice every turn.
16.
Despite it,
She's pissed me off. So,
You haven't
I'm-
gone straight horizontal yet.
No,
I
haven't,
suggest
but I
as
don't wanna go
decapitation.
From the middle, I do want to decapitate. And this time, I am 100% singing it as I do. Decapitation! Ah!
the bells have stopped ringing. You all hear it from the courtyard.
Oh, good for Olnak.
Oh, I think Olnak just reached the conclusion of the Olnak ballet.
Emery.
He had better run in here and finish off this high matron too. I'm gonna breathe cold at this bitch again. She needs to make a dex save.
Okay,
I hate her. I just want you to know that.
that's fair.
Not as much as I do.
She makes it.
She takes 12 is the total, so 6
Okay.
cold damage.
She dead yet?
No.
Nah. We're going to lay down some damage. I gotta catch this one.
And you know what? I will use sorcery points and also frostbiter, because why the hell not? She needs to make a con save.
Okay. Sure. 10.
She fails.
Yay.
She takes 1 cold damage.
Yeah, but she has disadvantage on
But
her
she has
next attack.
disadvantage on her next attack.
Good, you know what?
That's the part I care about more.
There we go. Elliot, you and Olnak are standing in a field.
All right, I'm gonna head for the door that everybody ran in. I don't know how
You
far
can
away
make it through the door.
Okay, and there's no getting a shot off.
No,
Okay.
she's up the stairs.
Okay,
You see me like part way up the stairs.
Yeah, you can see
screaming up the
Emery's
staircase.
feet, and they are very angry.
and he just says, "Emery, I'm here. I'll help."
I hope for your sake your feet didn't grow when you got taller, because finding shoes in the apocalypse will be a pain in the ass.
It doesn't say anything about that, so I'm going to go for no.
Okay.
I know
So
otherwise.
otherwise-
Now you have cute itty bitty feet for your height.
Yeah. My balance is shit.
Top heavy sleep. Mel, you feel rough.
Can I still see the matron?
Yeah. yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to Eldritch Blast her
Go for it.
again. And I'm gonna miss.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna keep calling for Jacob. And running down the hall while screaming for Jacob.
You hear him roll a perception. You can hear where he's coming from.
I hear dice. Is that you? Jacob?
You.
Oh, I roll a perception.
He rolled a perception. He heard you. You roll a perception. See if you can tell where he is.
Oh, shit. 9. That's my passive.
You
You're
got
not
this,
sure.
Mel. You can
He's
totally find him.
Alive.
It's not dead.
I heard him.
James. Mel is yelling.
I wish my ear wasn't
There
ringing,
is a
but I heard
scary
him.
lady up on you now.
All right, I'm gonna swap to my short sword. I'm just
So
gonna
you
call.
just drop the bow?
Yeah, just drop the bow and I pull out the short sword and say, I'm not above pushing old ladies downstairs, and I'm going to attempt to stab her.
Go for it. Try to stab her.
Why do you say that like it's not gonna happen?
Right?
That is a 22.
That hits.
Yes.
What do you do to her?
I'm gonna stab her.
I already told you what I did.
She's only in melee with you, so no sneak attack.
5 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no way in hell I'm getting in melee with her.
Smart.
It's the only attack I have, so that's my goal. I just gotta catch her.
She dead yet?
Yeah, but you've been taking points for this
No.
whole session, and you still barely have fewer than Emery.
Well, I'm still just gonna block the way.
On her.
Mel, out of a door in front of you, about, we'll say 2 doors down,
Uh-huh.
a nun steps out.
Aha!
Does it look like none?
It's
3
the
or 1?
wounded one.
Oh,
The
good.
wounded one nun.
None,
None
none,
one.
none one.
Run one.
Nonetheless,
And she heals herself.
Ah, fuck.
Bitch.
Wish I could do that.
Kinda. You mean you just gotta keep drinking that thing. It doesn't work as well. But kept you alive.
And she closes the door behind her.
Bitch.
And James.
what about James?
It's your turn.
No, you have.
James stabbed the
James
lady.
just went.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that was none one's turn.
Yeah.
So it's the high matron.
Nun 3 did
turn?
something.
Yeah, it's the High Matron's turn to fuck me over. I assume.
Who knows? She's got a thing about
Try to
me.
get past me. I actually swapped weapons, so I'm ready for a opportunity attack.
She is no longer in front of you.
Shit.
She didn't care at all. Yeah.
She misstepped.
And Mel, she comes running behind.
Ow, this is gonna hurt.
Sorry, Mal. She got past.
And she rolls a 19 plus to hit you.
Yeah, that hits.
And
She's got disadvantage on that one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, thanks.
so instead, that is a 13 to hit.
That still hits.
God damn it.
Just hits.
2 damage as she backhands you across the back of the head.
You're still alive,
There goes my other temporary hit points.
Hey, but now you can cast it again.
Yep.
It doesn't stack, but
Oh, knock. Elliot ran through a doorway after falling on his ass.
Mel. Yep.
Okay, I limped through the door.
I'm going to pursue. I'm not going to catch anybody, right?
Correct. You make it through the door. Emery, the high matron is no longer at the top of the stairs.
I'm gonna run up the rest of the stairs.
She is behind Mel.
You shall not.
Can I
oh,
get
hey, Emery.
within 15 feet of her? Okay, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna cold breath her again.
And she does a witch save.
Dex.
Okay.
No, it'd be a warlock save, not a witch save.
Oh, she didn't make it this time.
She takes 11 cold damage.
Nice.
I think we're getting the ballpark.
Damn, could she die now?
Elliot, you
Running
hear
the
a
hallway.
lot of shit going on above you.
Headed that way.
You make it to the midpoint of the stairs. Mel, you hurt a lot. There is a nun in front of you. There's a scary ass one behind you.
The one in front of me is between me and Jacob, so I'm going to attempt to Eldritch Blast that one.
Go for it. This is, what did I say? Nun the first.
I couldn't call that 13.
Hits.
Plus 6, but okay.
Hits more.
For 7 points of force damage, and she gets pushed back against the door, I guess.
You blast her lifeless body
Ha!
upon the door, and it falls down.
Okay, I'm gonna try to step over it and open the door.
Door's locked.
Of course it is. I'm going to cuss and attempt to pick a lock.
Nope, that's
You
an
already
action.
shot.
You rattle the door really loudly.
That's Mel's version of picking a lock. She
You anger
literally
the
has.
door. James, there's a scary ass lady between you and Mel. Mel is touching a door.
And Mel is Mel has called that door every name in the fucking
Mel
book.
is insulting it.
She is in melee with the High Matron.
Yeah.
I am single-minded
Yeah.
and not
the
wise.
High Matron just backhanded
I did
her.
not just. Yeah, you would have had to move, but we'll say that you didn't. So yeah, you're in melee.
Okay.
You don't have advantage. Then.
Yeah. I don't have advantage if she's in melee.
No, she's not melee. You get sneak attack.
Oh, yeah.
if she's
That's
in melee.
right.
You do not
Yeah.
have advantage.
Because I was gonna say, even moving over the body of the None. I'm still within melee with the matron.
How far away is the matron from me?
What do you want to do?
Well,
That depends on how important this is.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick up my longbow and I'm just
Pick it back. Drop the sword, pick up the bow?
Yeah.
Okay.
God damn it, freaking God.
You couldn't run to her if that was the question.
Okay.
You cannot.
Yeah, that was the.
She missy stepped and then ran.
Gotcha.
You
Yeah.
would've
So
had to dash.
yeah. Okay. What did Elliot tell me? It's breathe. Don't breathe too
Don't
much.
forget your anchor.
Oh my God! It's like I can hear him. And that helped a lot because that was a 26,
Yeah, hits.
11, so 19 points of piercing damage total.
Okay.
I'm gonna head towards her.
Nun 3 does something. The High Matron will see that you are not winning against this door currently.
She's just standing there watching you just shake the door.
Probably.
And she's going to now turn her attention down the hallway behind her.
Come at me!
That's so kind of her to leave me with
Oh,
2
you're
hit
closer,
points.
right?
Not
You
by
are-
much, but I'm closer.
Alrighty. Does a 17 hit.
Yeah, it does.
I can assure you a 17 would hit all of us. You really don't
Take
need to
9
ask.
damage, please. And get knocked back into the stairwell.
Eldritch Blast.
Into the stairwell.
I'm not going to make
Flying-
you fall down the
I'm
stairs.
flying
Oh, shit.
backwards towards James.
Oh shit!
He dodges out of the way.
That's not what I meant by come at me! At first,
She's also
throwing
going
planes.
to yell, "Take care of the child."
What
Olnak,
does that mean?
you're in a hallway. You hear a lot of shit above you.
I'm gonna pursue.
Okay, you can make it halfway up the stairs, putting you in pace with Elliot. Emery, you got pushed back into a stairwell. You hear people behind you. And
Whoa.
you see a red lady.
I stop stumbling backwards, reposition my weight, run forward, and I'm gonna cold blast her again.
With your mouth,
Yes.
the breath thing.
With dragon's breath, yes.
Pimento's commercial continues.
Yes.
11?
Fails.
Okay.
Yeah, stab her with the spearman.
15. I rolled 3 5s. She takes 15 cold damage.
She doesn't care for that.
Well, that's good.
I'm still screaming insults at her.
Elliot, you're halfway up a stairwell.
I want to
You
get
see a bunch of people at the top of the stairwell.
up to the top of the stairwell, and if I can see
You can't.
bad guy, shoot.
Okay, you can.
Excellent. Is it the matron I can see?
You can.
Excellent.
That's all. You see your friends, the matron, and Mel shaking a door.
Hey, you leave my friends alone. And he shoots. 13.
Nope. Mrs. Mel, you're shaking a door.
Okay, I would like to see if there's a key in the nuns' pockets, the ones that I killed, and if there is, get
You're
that
gonna
out.
search the nun while the high matron's right there.
She did turn her attention.
Yeah,
Away.
yeah, she's not paying attention to me right now.
Go ahead and give investigation, I guess.
17.
What you do find, when I describe this door, I don't remember there being a traditional locking mechanism in front of it. I don't remember saying there was a key.
You didn't, but that's the logical assumption to
Though
me.
we couldn't
What you-
access the lock from the inside, though.
Correct.
Which makes-
You saw nothing on the inside. James investigated it awkwardly
Mhm.
Yeah.
at this lady's crotch level while you guys were arguing about laundry.
The way you say it like that makes it.
It might have been a justified argument.
I
This
mean,
is what occurred.
he's not wrong.
A deaf fly on a wall. This is what they saw. You find a holy symbol in her.
I don't want the fucking holy symbol. I want a way to get into the locked door.
That'll be your turn, is patting her down.
Okay, I'm gonna shout at Jacob again in hopes he can shout back. Because I don't know what take care of the child means, but I don't have a good squishy feeling about that.
You hear nothing. James,
What the hell would James do? So there's
you can make a guess.
freaking lady's still alive.
Yeah. She's starting to look rough.
Oh, that's good. Well, I guess I will shoot. I'll shoot her again, I guess.
Okay.
Natural 20.
It's
She die now.
Probably not.
12 points of piercing damage.
total?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could I be heading up towards the door?
Sure. You getting in melee?
Where is she from me?
Within distance that you can get into melee? Tell me what you want to do.
I'm trying to get to Mel in the door.
She's
so-
between you and the door.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take the opportunity attack and I'll bonus action dash.
She's
to-
like in melee to the door.
Oh, she's in melee with the door.
Yeah, 'cause she's in melee with Mel, who's at the door.
Okay, well, I will get up to the door then.
Okay. So yes. Sure. Okay, you're at the door. Something happens that you don't know about. High Maintenance about had enough of this shit.
Yeah, we can say the same for you, lady.
These insolent children have just about worn out their will with her. And so she is going to, she starts glittering.
That's a problem.
And she's going to backhand Mel.
Right.
She just misses. Well, knock.
She
I'm
was
in
expecting. She was expecting Mel to be standing, and Mel was still crouched, searching through the nun's pockets.
Yes. But,
Still in pursuit, trying to catch her.
okay, you can see her. You can get within sight of her. You can't make it to her.
Can't hurt. Okay. Okay. That's all I got.
We gotta get you some throwing axes.
I gotta do
Emery.
something that's got.
Don't you have a bow now?
Oh yeah, I do. I just don't. I forget that it's there. Yep. That's okay. I wouldn't have remembered it's there.
That's fair.
Or
Then
it would be with my stuff.
it's
I don't know.
probably with your stuff because
Yeah.
you wouldn't be used to carrying it.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you say
No
that
worries.
before. I'm like, oh, what are we waiting for? I'm going to re-angle so I don't hit my friends, but I am going to. Actually, you know what? I'm going to frostbite her instead this time. She's making a con save.
Okay. She makes it.
All right,
23.
nothing happens.
Elliot, there is
Hi.
a scary lady at the end of the hallway.
All right. Elliot's gonna take a moment, try to catch his breath, and he's going to draw another arrow. He's going to use a sharpshooter.
Okay.
He's going to take very careful aim. Yes! 20.
Hit.
Sweet. All right. For 25 piercing damage.
Nice.
Okay.
That's a good one. Still ain't dead. Bitch.
God damn.
It's tough.
Mm-hmm.
She was the real power around here.
Mel.
Can I see where I could get into the door?
You see what appears to be a locking mechanism.
Okay.
You can
Alright.
investigate the locking mechanism, see if you can figure out how it works.
I don't strongly believe that I'm going to be able to figure out how it works at this
There's also a
moment.
scary lady. Fucking
Yeah, I'm
right-
gonna attempt to Eldritch Blast her.
Okay. She's in melee with you. It's ranged. She had to do it at disadvantage.
So what you're saying is I need to do this.
Yes. If I have to do it, you have to.
Oh, well, I rolled 2 9s, so 15 to hit.
Misses.
15 total.
Misses.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm gonna try to message Jacob this time since I didn't hear anything verbally. Maybe they get.
Okay. What do you say?
Don't panic. It's Mel. Are you okay?
After he hears that blood curdling scream in his head.
That's why I said started with don't panic.
So yeah, it's. Don't be scared.
That's how the angels did it.
Yeah. Don't be scared. It's Mel. Are you okay?
They're holding something.
What is it?
I'm not. It's one send at a time.
Yeah, so
Seems like we're actually,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you get that response.
Ah,
James.
James is gonna pull out a dagger because he left his short sword at the stairs like an idiot, and he's gonna try plunging it into this lady's chest.
Go for it. Give it a shot.
I can sneak attack because she's in melee with somebody else.
Only if you hit.
Yeah, that hits. That's a 24 to hit.
Okay.
12 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
She's still alive, I assume.
She's not looking particularly good.
Tough customer.
Nothing happens? Or well, something happens. You don't know.
Can I like with that draw her attention because I'm actively trying to stab her through the gut? But like focus on me, you idiot. So that other
You can
people
sure say that. Allow that. Something happens, you don't know what. The high matron looks a little tiny bit better.
Ah,
damn it.
And she's gonna hit Mel.
fine. God damn it.
You should miss.
13?
Just hits.
The amount of times you rolled her armor class exactly
is impressive.
infuriating.
Yes.
That's 2 damage.
I am unconscious.
Ah!
She's gonna turn around and face the rest of you.
Oh, now you want to
Mel
face
is
me.
unconscious on top of the nun she just killed.
She's gonna turn around to the rest of you and say, if you want the boy to be okay, you will stop.
Can I do an insight check on that?
Sure.
I would join, but it makes no difference. I have terrible insight.
15.
You believe her? Hold on.
Rock and a hard place.
Mel just dropped. James looks at her in a believingly fashion.
Sorry.
That
Not
was
what
a
I was.
difficult one.
Not what I was expecting at all. I will put down my axe.
Okay. Emery.
Emery will also stand down. She's not going to move away. She's staying where she is, but she does kind of put her hands up.
Okay. Elliot.
Elliot rolled an 18 on an insight check. Does he believe her? Does he think she's bluffing?
She fully believes that if you don't stop, something will happen.
But I'm unconscious. So I don't have
There. Mel's none the wiser. She's out.
If I was, I wouldn't be any wiser.
Back to the wisdom checks. Elliot shoots.
Okay. Roll.
He's going to sharpshooter. Yes!
Please kill her for the love of God.
Yeah, 19.
Okay.
Let's see here. That's 6, 12, 13, plus 15, 31.
Describe.
Ah,
How you
finally.
stop her.
May not be a good thing, guys.
Right in the throat. Arrow
She drops.
right in the throat.
The gurgly grossness. Mel, you are unconscious. I need you to roll a death saving throw in the dice doctor.
Oh, actually, hang on. That was just my action. Can I get to Mel? Am I close enough to run
Sure.
up to her? Because I haven't moved yet.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm going to run up to Mel. It's just I don't have enough. I
Oh.
can't do anything now. But
Now you need to roll. James.
James is already at the door. He's going to start looking for a key of some sort because he didn't know anything about what Mel did. He's probably going to move Mel out of the way to look
Try to
for a
figure
key.
out how to
Yeah, or
open the
look
door.
for anything that I could find on the nun.
And then the nun that Mel searched?
Yeah.
Okay, roll an investigation.
17.
You find exactly what Mel found. Because Mel rolled a 17.
Wow.
You find a holy symbol.
Okay. Look at the holy symbol. Look at the door. Look at the holy symbol. I assume I can't do anything else after this point.
Correct. You found a holy symbol.
Cool.
Did you grab the holy symbol?
I grabbed the holy symbol.
You grab it. All right. Something happens.
Hey, yo, door breaker. Man with an axe.
I don't know if I can make it. Am I close enough to make it to the door?
Sure.
You want to here's Johnny your way through this thing?
I'm in a panic, so I'm gonna have to. I'm running to the door. I'm trying to fucking break through it.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Dirty 20.
You are able to. It's a solid, thick door.
Yeah.
You crack the shit out of it. You're confident you do that again. It's over.
Okay. So I'd need another good roll. Okay.
You did something that would break most firefighters' odds. This is a solid fucking oak door.
My shoulder hurts a lot.
Yes, that does. Emery, Olnok fucked up that door.
I'm going to. I don't know. I'm gonna hold a spell. I'm gonna hold frostbite for when the door goes down. I'm gonna blast it at the nun that's in there. That I assume is in there because we only saw one come out.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to position myself so I can see through the door when it opens.
Okay. Elliot, Olnok fucked up a door.
I'm going to touch Melanie and cast my last spell slot. Cure Wounds.
Okay. And how much do you give her?
You get 6 healing. And then I'm going to look through the door. Can I see what's beyond the door?
Can't see through it. You can tell that it's heavily splintered.
That was
going.
action.
And I'm sorry, how much did you give her?
6.
You hear Mel gasp back to consciousness.
Immediately followed by, oh.
Mel is turning purple.
Get up, high knees.
Oh.
And speaking of purple Mels, it's Mel's turn. You see a splintered door.
Mel gets up, probably confused. Where is she? I'm gonna kill a bitch.
She's dead. We're trying to get the door open.
Are you sure?
For now.
You could
For now, we're
Eldritch
sure
Blast her just to be on the safe side.
I'm totally gonna Eldritch Blast her body. Do I hit?
Yeah.
I do her an additional 5 points of force damage, and her body moves 10 feet away from
Fucking
us.
launch this ragdoll down the hallway.
One of those Skyrim glitches.
James. Corpse just got launched down a hallway.
And Mel's standing, albeit rather wobbly.
Hey Mel, how you doing?
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna attempt to body check myself through the door.
Okay. Give me strength.
Gonna get splinters.
This is gonna be great.
Come on, baby.
14.
All right, you're able to crack it the rest of the way through.
Okay, we made it. Good job.
Choo choo!
Door's broken open. You see a nun standing behind the boy with an object pointed at his head.
I was holding an action to fire at the nun.
And what does she do with this? Is this
She
when
makes
she makes
a
save?
con save.
She rolled.
Does she get advantage because the rogue just Kool-Aid his way into the door?
Does
No.
the nun get advantage on a constitution?
I mean,
saving
a
throw
disadvantage,
because you broke
sorry.
a door?
Disadvantage because I startled her. Yeah,
No.
surprise.
She had a hunch after Olnok fucked the door up immediately before
What
that.
the fuck?
Seconds warning.
I may have forgotten about that part.
Con is an 11.
She fails. She takes 1 point of cold damage.
It has
But
disadvantage.
she has disadvantage. on
Maybe
her
you should
attack.
start taking average on that one.
Maybe I should.
Hey, you get a 1 on that.
Quite frequently,
It's
yeah.
alarming. But you know what? Every time I roll a 1 on that, it's successful.
That's true.
That's true.
Could we get like a
Sure.
count at the end of this episode for how many ones we rolled on damage rolls?
There we go.
Yeah.
Give it to the right person this time. So that was Emery.
Mm-hmm.
That was Emery's turn going off.
That was my held
So now
action.
That's her
Next.
held action.
Yeah, that was James busting through a door. So yeah, none sure.
She has got something held to the boy's head. The boy is terrified. The boy is between you and her. She says, "Stand down now or the boy's done."
Okay, let's not do anything hasty here.
Theater of the Mind is Jeremy Arfston as Elliot Brandybane, Amanda Arfston as Melanie Kelly, Michael Bernal as Olnok Varger Johnson, Michael Downs as James O'Brien, Casey Weingarten as Emery Lee, and Mike Schock as your Dungeon Master. We release new episodes every 2 weeks. So our next episode will release
on September 1st.
If you want to follow us, our social media and website can be found on our link tree, which can be found in the podcast description. Also in the podcast description, you can find a link to Pinecast, as well as our referral code to get you 40% off of your first 4 months of a paid membership, as well as our referral link to Epidemic Sound, which gets you a 1-week trial period to their excellent platform. The music this week was sourced from Epidemic Sound, who we are not sponsored by, under the Creative Commons license. The songs used in order are
Halls of Titans and Bounty Hunter, both by Hampus Nisalius, Medusa by Joe Wandrini, Born Ready by Phoenix Tale, Cataclysm by Dream Cave, and Into the Night by Franz Gordon. The sound effects used this week are church bell looped, and man screaming "Ah" in tunnel.
The Theater of the Mind theme, intermission, and outro were written by Mike Schock. Theater of the Mind is a work of fiction. Names, characters, businesses, places, events, and incidents are used in a fictitious manner. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental.
And I'm going to do a little bit of bookkeeping real quick. That is way bigger text than I need that to be. It's huge. It takes up 60 feet. It's unnecessary.
Or none necessary?
Yes, it's not. None. I can't. Yeah,
whatever.
What you said.